Just give me a moment, guys. I need to configure something real quick. What's up, everybody? What is going on? Happy Wednesday. Apologies for the delay. Just trying to set everything up here. And we have already a special guest in the queue.
What's up?
What up?
Nice rooster hat, boss.
Oh, gotta pay homage to Brock Purdy, Big Cock Brock.
I say you're about to rock out with your cock out.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, welcome, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the live streams. This is episode 87. Getting up there, man. Getting up there in age. This is 87 of the live streams on Wednesdays, guys. Welcome back for everybody that's returning. If you guys are new to the live, welcome. I do these lives every Wednesdays, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Different topics every week.
They're not just your computers. We're not doing wrestling this week, even though we're both wearing wrestling shirts.
Yeah, I know, right? The irony of me wearing this Stone Cold tee. Nice, but
this is CM Punk's last AEW shirt, I guess.
Dang. Yeah, definitely 13 episodes left until Armageddon. But welcome back, guys. This live is going to be a good one, I think. This is going to be another interesting topic, and I'm very curious to hear your guys' thoughts on this subject. I have another guest here in the queue. What up?
What's up, Snacks?
What's going on? What up, Jake? Pleasure, man. Pleasure to always see you live on the chats and all that stuff, but hope you're doing well. I know we got a game coming up. We're going to be facing y'all. It's going to be a good one.
Right.
So Vikings and 49ers, let's go, baby. But this live was actually inspired by Throwback King. Shout outs to him for bringing this idea to my attention. Definitely a live episode and topic that I've been meaning to talk about. I've kind of touched it a little bit throughout the lives, but never really like broke it down and clearly, really try to understand it more completely. But my hey, one moment.
I guess somebody wants to. I guess somebody else wants to join the show.
Killer, he's a killer.
How you been, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm great.
That's good. It's good, man. I know we missed you last week. I know you're not a wrestling fan, so.
Nope. I came in, hit the like button, and left.
So that's all good though. It's all good, Rocking the Expos hat, I like that, man.
Yeah, man.
It's been a while. I don't know. Do you? Whose jersey? What jersey?
No, I used to have so many, but sold them all.
Did you? You don't have any of them at all now?
No Expo jerseys.
Oh damn.
That dog sounds dangerous, like Snacks this time.
My dog just don't like you, bro, because you don't show him no love.
Yeah, nah, definitely. My bad. My dog was he's turned up right now, but but yeah, guys, this live, I want to talk about a little bit about social media. And basically, social media is pretty much considered to be a platform that we use to socialize, to use your profile, YouTube, StreamYard. These platforms, these are social media. And I know it's a general topic, but I really wanted to kind of approach it from the collector aspect of things. So, this is a great topic. And I think that understanding how we process things when we collect with social media plays some sort of role, whether it be, finding a deal from someone or, getting different perspectives of collecting from another person because of social media, and I want to know how you guys kind of process social media as a collecting as using a social media platform. I could tell you from my experience, there's definitely a huge influence from collecting, and just like overall, trying to understand myself as a collector and as a person. I think social media really kind of makes it clear for some of us, but it also doesn't really come to people's minds when they collect, So I guess I'll just throw out the question there, and ask you guys, social media as a collector, does it affect you in a negative light, in a neutral light, or a positive light? Like, how do you guys interpret it for you guys? How does it work for you?
I would like to hear your answer first. Like what do you think about that? Like, I want to hear your own question.
Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, to kick things off here, I've thought about this for a long time, and it's actually interesting that I'm talking about this tonight because I wasn't even thinking about this, but King Leonidas, if you guys know him, huge jersey collector, pun intended. Big dude, super swole, but he's a big sneaker and jersey collector. And, he was talking to me today about kind of where he's at in terms of collecting. And, he's kind of got a different headspace, but basically from what I could gather, he's really trying to analyze his thought process of collecting and how he collects. And I think he's kind of come to the point and realized like, I have too much shit, and he was like, I didn't even realize how much shit I had. So, he was of course, like you have eBay, you have Nike, you have Kings, you have Poshmark, like so many different avenues of ways of collecting because of social media. I'm sure King Leo like networked with a lot of us at some point. And, he was able to, I've helped him out too, and vice versa. But like for me, it's definitely played an impact in my collecting. And it's actually led for me to do a lot of impulse buys. You know what I'm saying? Impulse buys. So like, what is an impulse buy, right? Like an impulse buy to me is something that I wasn't originally planning on getting. And I just saw it. And I, at the heat of the moment, was like, fuck it, let's do it. And I just pulled
Panthers jersey.
Exactly. So the perfect example is the Christian McCaffrey Carolina Panthers jersey. That was an impulse buy. it was not on my list. Told myself I wanted a 49ers one, but I was all up in my feelings, and I was like, "Yo, Niners are 5-0, baby. Let's go, league MVP and all this nonsense." And then I bought the jersey. It is a beautiful jersey. Don't get me wrong, but it was an impulse buy. First and foremost, it was an impulse buy. And of course, there has been other jerseys, in my collecting that have been impulse buys. A lot. Too many to name, but that CMC was the most, I guess, recent impulse buy for me. And the way I look at it, it can become self-destructive, not only to you mentally, but also financially. Like,
Yeah,
you gotta really, really, really watch yourself, because I get it. Like, you spend $20, $30 here, $15 there, and you're like, oh, I got a deal. Well, of course, there's always going to be deals, but at the end of the day, it's the amount of money that was spent on something that was an impulse. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's definitely eye-opening for me, and I think I struggle with that. I struggle trying to figure out my balance, like where I pretty much draw the line. And it's something that I'm trying to work on. It's great that you can find deals through social media, but it's also one of those things that you have to really, really look at. And you got to look at yourself in the mirror, and you got to be totally honest with yourself. You can't keep trying to like convince yourself like, oh no, it's okay. Like, I got it for $20. I got it for 30% off. I got it during Black Friday. Black Friday is coming up too, by the way. So that's definitely another test. And at the end, there's no right or wrong answers in this. This is just strictly how I approach this topic. But all this stuff, of course, is through word of mouth, and this all comes from social media. You know what I mean? Like, I would have never had bought all this stuff had I not known this community on social media. This jersey community. I would have never bought all these jerseys. No way. You could not tell me that I wouldn't have bought all this stuff had it not been for social media. And again, there's a lot of pros to social media. There's a lot of cons to social media. But at the end of the day, you have full control over where you decide for your money to go. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. So
exactly. I agree. 100% agree on that. So how about you, Snacks?
No, you go ahead. Take the table, man. You go ahead.
All right. For me, it's a little bit of both. If it wasn't for the fact that I found Kings, and some of the other jersey collecting communities, I didn't know jersey collecting was a thing. Like I said, since I was a teenager, I love buying them. I love wearing them. I didn't know this was like, kind of like a sneakerhead kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, everybody understood. Sneakerheads are. It's more understandable when you mention, "Oh, I'm a sneakerhead," versus like a jersey head, and it works both ways, positive and negatively. Like, even as a toy collector, like, I remember that there was times where certain figures become hard to find, especially exclusives like Walmart's and Target's exclusives. And I actually had somebody on Twitter /X a few years ago when there was a Walmart exclusive. It was a 2-pack. It's how you have the bigger size Raphael with in disguise, right, from the Turtle movie. There was a 2-pack in 7-inch scale of that same figure shrunk down to 7-inch and Casey Jones, and that was exclusive to Walmart. And there was a weekend when I went to like 8 different Walmarts in about a freaking 40-mile radius trying to find that thing. And then literally within a day after I did this trek, somebody hits me up on social media and goes, "Hey, there's one in Phillipsburg." What? Yeah, I just saw one in Phillipsburg right now at the Walmart in Phillipsburg, New Jersey. I'm like, all right, literally like 10 minutes from my house at the time. Picked it up right there and then. If it wasn't for the fact that the guy gave me a heads up, and he used to give me a lot of heads up with a lot of these exclusives. I don't think he's very active on social media anymore.
Focus. You sound like my girl, bro. Like,
I'm saying that's where
like, you guys are talking about your boy. I'm sorry to interrupt. Like,
right. No,
I'm
that's
like,
where social media has helped me. Like, it has helped me in the sense of like being able to locate things I've been looking for. By the same time, like, like Red said, there's something that there's that case of FOMO, fear of missing out, and it causes a lot of us to to go well above our means to try to locate some of these things just to be able to keep up. And that's one thing we also got to realize: we have to have that discipline to just stay on that particular lane you're on. Don't start going to these other lanes because you're seeing everybody else on social media or on any platform going, oh, I have this. I'm like, oh man, I should get that now. No, that was not in your mind. Just let it go. That's their thing. That's not your thing. And that's something we all as collectors have to keep in mind as well. So sorry for turning off, but that was basically where social media helped me. Somebody used to hit me up. I used to, we used to have a hashtag on Twitter called, CHC, Collectors Helping Collectors. And that was a thing, somebody else will find something that somebody else was looking for. They will post it up on there and go, hey, anybody want this? Cost plus shipping. And that's what helps. But at the same time, you just got to know, hold steady, man. Don't go over to the point where you end up basically almost losing everything, because that's not worth it.
That's an interesting way. You approached it from the collecting of like action figures, right? Like
even jerseys too, like any collecting in general, like what I mean. There's times where friends post like sneaker pickups, or their wins on sneakers app, and it's like, oh man, I wish I would have done that. No, you weren't interested in that sneaker till they posted it on freaking Facebook. No. No, just
totally
let them enjoy their W's, man. Just
I get you. Yeah, like I get it, man. But what about you, Snacks? How do you process like social media and collecting? How does it influence you?
Like you said, it's a gift and a curse. It's funny because when you said, social media, you find great deals. That could be a bad thing and a good thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can find good deals. That's the problem. But with social media itself, it's like what Uncle Lou was saying, man. Sometimes like you're so focused on remember how you was focused on, I'm gonna stick to my team, I'm gonna stick to this, and then social media, you watch a video, you get a highlight reel, or you're watching TV and this player is doing a great play, and the first thing I do, I go on eBay. Man, I wonder how much this stuff is. It's so stupid that you get not influence, you get hype real quick. You get that hype. The problem is we have our phone always next to us. And then we look up, while I'm watching the game, I'm like, oh, shit, this is dope. That fullback from the 49ers, I ain't going to lie, I looked up his rookie card. Like, why am I looking up a fullback for the 49ers?
Juice.
Yeah, I didn't know he was that, there's not the fullback position is dying, but I never heard of this dude. I know you guys talked about him, but for some reason, watching the game, went on social media, I'm like, boom, looked it up. So, it's one of those things, it's like the what you call the impulse stuff. You know what I'm saying? So social media is a gift and a curse, man. It's great, but there's another side to it too. It's about keeping up with social media too. Like once you get that stigma of, damn, he's a Jersey head. Like and you're that Jersey guy.
Keep it a wrap.
Just to be that, to keep that title of being the Jersey guy. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel. Like this. If you go deep, I know you probably have questions later on, but this is kind of there's a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying? No matter what.
Oh, no doubt, for sure. Stone Cold.
Yo, what up,
man? What do you have any? I mean, how do you interpret this? I guess social media. How does it influence you as a collector? Does it? And if so, positively, negatively, neutral? Where do you stand with it?
Well, it's definitely influenced my collecting. I have a lot of stuff that I wouldn't have otherwise because of social media, which I'm thankful for. But also at the same time, I'd probably have a lot more money in my bank account if it weren't for social media and finding all these lovely things to collect.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's just kind of like Snack said, it has its good side, but it also has its bad side. You find stuff that you want, but also that shit costs money. So you get the things you want, but you don't have enough. You don't have any money in your bank account. So it's kind of whatever.
Like Rez was saying, the thing that we do have control is we got control of ourselves. But what is that? What's the drug? What's that high we're trying to get?
That dopamine rush.
You're absolutely right. We have control. I don't have to pick up my phone. I don't have to go on Instagram. I don't have to go on Kings of Throwbacks or on eBay or something like that. I can look at something. I've gotten better. I can look at something and be like, all right, cool. That's really nice. That's the dope price. But that's when you start asking the question.
On to the next one. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When before,
real quick, what is your hat?
it's about pulling the trigger, man.
What?
What is your hat?
Told you, Big Cock Brock Purdy, bro. BCB.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie. For a second, I thought it was like a Hey Arnold hat, and I was gonna be like, "Yo, that shit's." Oh,
So this hat. So for those getting off subject here for like 10 seconds, but this hat was basically I bought it. Man, I forgot where I bought it from. It was an online website. It's a hat shop out in the East Coast, but they did this rooster with blue and red. They did different colors of it. But basically, the rooster in my culture, Philippines, I don't want to say this because this is not. Basically, I don't promote animal cruelty or nothing, but you know they have.
I mean, it's a big thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like they have fighting
Mm-hmm.
where they do that. It's a big thing in like the Philippines and like other cultures and stuff like that. So basically, yeah, this is not what it's inspired by, but like the animal, the rooster is a very well respected animal in my culture. If that
So
makes
it's kind of like
That's all nice and shit, but you just want to say that you have the biggest in the room, right?
No, it's kind of like as if I was wearing a Goki hat, like that type of. I get it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like there's there's like a lot of animals that have like a lot of like respect towards, you know, cultures and stuff like that. And the
Actually,
rooster,
Puerto Rico used to be a thing as well. I don't know if it is anymore. Maybe it got canceled eventually, but that was a
everywhere.
thing there too. So I totally get it.
for sure. So yeah, I'm not promoting that. I'm just saying like me being a Filipino, like, yo, this is fire. That's all. And this, by the way, this was an impulse buy. This was
That's gotta be an impulse buy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I had this hat for a long time. This is like an older new era hat, but like, see, I'm trying to convince myself again that it's okay. But this was an impulse buy. This is 100% impulse, and I bought it through social media because it actually showed up on my email, and I was like, "Yo, that hat is fire. I need to know more about that." Prior to that, I knew nothing about this store. I knew nothing about this color and what the significance was until I read it, and I was like, "Yo, okay, I'm in. Let's get it." So, let me just highlight some of the comments real quick because
social media
comments have been going off. GTC, what's up? Sam, what's good? GTC is referring to NECA, the brand that made the Ninja Turtle stuff.
Mm-hmm.
GTC says we resold those for a good penny.
Oh yeah.
Bay Area says he's been a baller. He's referring to Juice Check from the 49ers, the fullback. A baller his whole time with the Niners, and he still does his thing blocking. Let's see what else. Yeah. Congrats to you, Mike. Glad that you're doing well.
All right, Mike, let's go.
Heck yeah.
Man, I'm rooting for you. Oh, by the way, going back to the subject. So speaking of social media, I got something that has been it's been on my list for a while, but it's definitely was influenced by social media, and it was also influenced by Snacks because he had something that
This is how he's justifying it to his wife, Snacks. It's nothing personal.
he has something that like that brought back a lot of memories to my childhood, and I was like, yo, that shit is fire.
The perfect case of the subject today.
I gotta have it. Yeah, and this was all through social media because, you know, we saw it online and stuff. I'll show it to you guys. All right.
Nervous.
If I keep looking up, it's because Dynamite's on the TV right now. This is how usual Wednesday is. You see me here and up, watching the EW on mute.
By the way, Uncle Lou, I think we did a fantastic episode last week. Good,
Yeah,
awesome.
I was
do that
very
again.
proud of it. Very proud of her. I actually had to listen to a lot of music afterwards because I'm like, damn, we missed a lot of songs.
Yeah, I immediately as soon as it ended, I was like, "Fuck!" I missed like 8 songs that I could just list off the top of my head. Shit.
Yeah. Believe me, my playlist that I was mentioning in that live, I actually grew exponentially because of last week. So,
All right, what you got, Rose?
yeah.
All right, man. So gotta love freaking social media.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
That's fine.
I ended up getting an original 1994 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers of Tommy the Green Ranger. This is a cardboard cutout, so it's folded in half right now, but
That's not bad considering it's almost 30 years old, bro.
it's a little over 6 feet tall.
Damn.
And
All right,
yeah.
so it's taller than you.
This is definitely taller than me, shit. But yeah. I got this on eBay, and still the guy said it was used, but it looks brand new because like it's
still packaged almost, or at least maybe he repacked it or something. But
probably,
still looks pretty good.
Like, I wasn't planning on getting this, and then when I saw Snacks bring it out, it sparked a lot of like nostalgia in my brain, and I started looking online for it. And I was like, I can't find this. This shit is old school. Like I remember when they used to have these at like comic book stores, or you would go to like, wherever you go to a store and they had like Power Rangers, they had like the Red Ranger in the front or whatever. Because you have the Pink Ranger one, and you were telling me about how your girl saw the Green Ranger one, and I was on eBay like trying to find this shit, and I was like, bro, that's social media right there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to know how much you paid.
That's right, Mrs. Rez. It's all Snacks' fault.
Nah, it was 100% me,
man.
But like I said, man, like social media is one of those things. It's a drug, man. Like it's a blessing and a curse, because like you could find things that you would think that you would never find ever again.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And you could apply that to like literally almost anything, any physical item. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be a jersey, a freaking cardboard cutout of Tommy the Green Ranger.
Can I show Can I show one of my impulse buys?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Oh man,
but it's definitely an impulse buy. You think? So this is an original box from 1989. This is a box of a GI Joe crayon.
Oh Jesus!
What is that?
A box of
GI Joe
crayons.
Damn.
It comes with a sharpener too, so everything.
Oh shit!
So
that's living
fine.
in the lap of luxury with the sharpener.
That's fine.
That's crazy.
If I had this back in 1989, I'll be the man in the class, man. But I'm 42 now, so I'm the man now.
Better late than never.
So what compelled you, like aside from the nostalgia aspect, like what compelled you to buy it? Were you like, oh, it's a deal, it's cheap, it's still in mint condition? Like what were your thoughts? Like
never knew that existed. I'm part of a GI Joe. It's called GI Joe. I forgot what it's called. I'm part of a GI Joe group on Facebook. Somebody posted it. I was like, oh shit, they make that. Boom. Went on eBay, found it, bought it. Do I need it? No. Does it just pull on my strings in my heart? Yes. Is my bank account a little lower because of it? Yes. So, but you're looking at that like that's the funny part, because people would probably look at a cutout like, what the fuck you got a cutout of fucking the Green Ranger? Why do I have crayons from 1989 of GI Joe? It makes no sense. Am I gonna color? Did I buy a coloring book? Yes, I did. So it's on the way. So are
you gonna use the GI Joe crayons to color in the coloring book?
I'm gonna lay on my stomach, have my feet up, and bringing it back. My girl's gonna walk in and she's probably gonna leave me. So that's social media. If finding something I never knew existed, and I thought
social media ruining relationships since 2003.
Yeah.
No, it's very it's one of those things like what's I'm trying to find the word for it. It's took my tongue, but like it creeps up on you. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't realize it at that exact moment in time. I mean, you might, but you're probably just trying to suppress it, and you're just like, nah, like I don't care. Like this is good for me. This is fine, you know. But like, no, like sometimes it creeps up on you, and you don't realize it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it, dude, with the jersey thing, like it's hit me so hard in so many different ways. Like I didn't even realize it. Like, remember when I like during the pandemic, we started doing all these lives on Kings. We were on Facebook Live because we couldn't go out. We had to quarantine, stay home. And the only thing you could really do is go online, social media, and eBay. Like those were the two main things that I was constantly doing. And I was looking at jerseys and I was like buying this, buying that, buying my teams, buying this. And then I saw a video about greatest linebackers of all time. Number one, of course, was Lawrence Taylor. And I just so happened to find a Lawrence Taylor that I was looking for in my size, brand new. Good deal.
I'm going to interrupt you, but I remember that night that you showed it. And I was, I thought you were just collecting your teams. So, no, but he's my favorite linebacker. I remember that night.
Was that the gateway, though?
That jersey is the jersey that opened the floodgates for you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely, that jersey really, like, it opened the floodgates, but it also kind of just, like, started the impulse. You know what I'm saying? Because for a while I was strictly buying Warrior stuff, 49er stuff, Giant stuff, Shark stuff, and then something else popped up and I was like, yo, that Lawrence Taylor is fresh, man. I remember the El Salvador run, like it's fire.
Giants,
it's like you hype yourself up.
Yeah, so I was trying to find every reason in the book to convince myself, like, yo, this is all right. Like, it's cool. It brings back memories. Like, I remember when I was collecting anything and everything before, because I took a hiatus. I wasn't buying jerseys for a long time.
Yeah, you disappeared, bro.
I disappeared. You know what I mean? Like, I was still part of the groups, but I wasn't posting. I wasn't really looking. And then, you know, I got back into it, and then I went in hard. Like, 1,000% I was in, dude. Like, it was almost like every week I was getting like packages and mountains of packages at my door. And all of a sudden I'm buying bins. I'm buying utility bins. I'm trying to fit this stuff in there. And I'm like, yo, like, where the hell did these bins come from? You know what I mean? Like, it's like one of those things, you know? And then I tried to really modify my way of collecting jerseys. I was like, well, I think I just want to stick to my era of sports, which is like 90s, 2000s era. You know, and then like next thing you know, I start buying players from the 70s, players from the 60s, some players from the 50s even, you know, and then I was like, yo, what the hell? Like, I got a Pistol Pete jersey, I got Oscar Robertson, I got like Bob McAdoo, and then like it just fucking, it like snowballed. And I didn't realize it until I had already piled this mountain of jerseys. And I'm like, yo, like, this shit's wild.
But at the moment, you don't realize that, you know what I'm saying? It sucks because you don't realize it until after the after effects. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's almost like buyer's remorse.
Yeah.
It's
like a long-term buyer's remorse because it's been years.
I made a couple pickups recently that I'm just like, why the fuck did I buy that?
Of course.
Why did I buy that? That makes no fucking sense. I don't care about it. I'll see it on like Kings, and I'm like, oh man, that's dope. Let me go look if it's on eBay. Oh shit, it's on eBay in my size. Yeah, I like that. And then I buy it. I'm like, I didn't like this before I saw it on the page. Like, why the fuck did I buy it?
But you know what influences me more than like I think. If some, you know, when people just post new pickups and they have just the jersey laying on the bed or on a hanger, it's a difference when somebody wears it and you see it on the body and they put the fit right.
Yep.
And like, yo, that shit looks tough. I think I can get away.
Yo, that's what happened with
people's fits. That is, it's bad against Sam because sometimes I wish Kings would like. I'm like, yeah, man, just like I want you guys wearing this stuff. But when somebody wears it and they wear it right, it is me. I'm like, oh shit. I remember wearing that jersey. That's a dope fit. Let me go on eBay real quick and pick up like it's stupid.
That's what happened with my powder blue Gaylord Perry. Fucking I saw one of the guys posting Kings and like I don't know what his name is, but he's always posting like crazy stuff. But like he's like 10 feet away from his camera. He's always in like his driveway or whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. He has a fire.
Yeah. So he posted the Gaylord Perry, the powder blue one. I'm like, fuck, I want that now. I went on eBay literally the next day and one popped up. I'm like, that's fucking fate. I need to get this. And now I have it and I'm like, I'm never gonna wear this.
Dude, I'm
it felt
telling
so
you.
good at the moment, though, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. As soon as I saw that on there, I got that dopamine rush. I'm like, fuck yeah, I can get this now. I want it. Showed up. I'm like, this shit's fire. And then like the next day after that, I was like, I'm never gonna wear this. Why did I buy this?
Has there ever been like a time though where like you, like, when you look at it from at this point in time, like social media, and how does it influence you as buying like a collector? Has it been more like positive, more negative, or are you still kind of on the fence? Like, it really depends.
I think it's positive because it's about the community, that the people that you meet, the people that you make contact with and stuff like that, and that's the dope part of the social media part. Like, if you're into something, there's a group out there that's I'm part of a GI Joe, I'm part of a Roberto Clemente collection group, I'm part of Kings of Throwbacks. So there's always somebody like that, because like I always say, we're the Jersey heads of our community. Like, I'm the Roberto Clemente. Like, there's nobody else like me, or like there's nobody else like you that. But social media, you get to join like other fucking crazy people that are into the shit that you're into, and that's awesome. That's great. But sometimes you see that stuff, and it almost feels like, man, that person got that. Look at that person's collection. Somebody might look at my background. Oh man, I want something like that. Remember, like back in the day, watching people's sneaker boxes in the background. I'm like, yo, I want that setup. You know what I'm saying? That's when it doesn't even become about what you really like. It's about having that setup. It's about having that rack, that closet picture of all the jerseys. It just looks, aesthetically, it looks amazing. Like, you're not an official collector unless you got a Z rack full of jerseys, which is not true. You know what I'm saying? You can have one, but it's the aesthetics. That's the part. That's the gift and the curse about being in these groups, because you see everybody's collection, you see somebody's room, you see somebody's setup. I'm like, man, I want that setup too. You know what I'm saying? You think I got influence from somebody on YouTube for this setup. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got certain things that are built a certain way because I've seen it on social media. But that's when you start, little by years and stuff, you start making your own mark. You start making your own, like, put your own flavor into it. You know what I'm saying? Like Rez, that's fire. Like, like your personality is on your wall. You know what I'm saying? You got to take the decks that represent something that you like. The Jordan poster has something you like. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. You just don't have it up there just to have it up there. There's a reason, and a mad science reason that you have it up there that we won't understand, but you would. Nobody will understand this shit. Nobody will understand why I have this shit. Like, why do I have this? You know what I'm saying?
What is that?
Cherry.
Cherry, man.
Cherry from fucking Pee-wee.
Look at the eyes.
Oh, shit.
God, bro, this is
Oh,
fire.
shit, do her eyes move?
Yeah, man.
That's
It's
fucking
not an
dope,
extension of
bro.
your personality, though. That still comes down
That's
to
what I'm saying.
It's not an
That's
extension
part
of
of my
you.
person. That's where that's where sometimes people get lost in the sauce. Like, I love that. I will never get rid of that. But certain things I bought that, like, I look at right now, something like this. I got a James Bond Jr. thing. I bought it because it's nostalgic, but I have no connection to this. So I look at it, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get rid of it. So it's a gift and a curse. You find great people that's part of the things that you love, but then you look at their collection, you're like, fuck, my collection doesn't look like that. I want my collection to look like that. And you start buying shit that you really don't like.
Yep.
So
yeah,
I'm out of breath just for having that little speech. Whew.
Wow, bro, like that. I mean, well said, bro. Like that shit hits home. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing. Like, with people, when I was at my parents' crib and everybody's like, dude, like, I love your setup. You have that big ass background and shit. You have your freaking closet and shit. I'm like, it's cool, but like, I do it because I like this shit. You know what I mean? And this is like my personality. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a different background.
But I think in our heads we all have this fantasy. Like, I know I showed a video a couple lives ago that we have this fantasy in our heads that when you want somebody to come in here and be like, oh my god, this is so amazing. You're just oh my god. Like, nobody's gonna do that. Like, in our heads, we think like, yo, when somebody walks in here, they're gonna be like, yo, that shit's crazy. Oh God, like, bro, at the end of the day, nobody comes to my house. Nobody comes to my crib. Like, that's why I had you guys in here. You know what I'm saying? It was cool for you guys to look at it and, like, you know, whatever. It was dope. Because, I to be honest, like, I don't know how you guys are going to react to this shit, you know? It's kind of like one of those, you know, nobody knows about my YouTube page at work or people that I know. Only people that know is, like, you guys, my girl, and maybe my brother. I don't go out there, you know, it's kind of almost embarrassing. But you know, I'm at work and people look at me, oh, look at this big guy, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm a big dude and maybe I look intimidating or something, and I'm over here holding a James Bond Jr. down over here, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's just my view of the social media thing.
I can't say shit. I got a freaking Pedro out here.
So this is the part of social media that you guys can relate with me. You guys look at me and, like, can understand, like, oh shit, you're right. I understand that. But let my girl come in here, you know, she looks at me, she walks in here, okay, this is your room. And I hear when she says, oh, you got any, like, she calls them, like, your toys. I'm like, bro, like, don't call. I feel embarrassed when she says your toys.
At least I gotta give my ex credit. She used to call my collection the museum. So at the very least, she respected it. So, you know, things went down by the wayside, but at the very least, at least she respected my collection in some way.
But it's one of those things. Once you get in an argument, get in your fucking room with your fucking toys. That's what I'm saying. It's one of those things, like, if you're in a relationship and you're bald and you're like, oh, I love your bald head, it's so sexy. As soon as you get in there, what's the first thing you should say? You bald headed motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, don't be talking shit about bald people, bro. I'm sensitive about that.
I'm just as an example.
Man.
This is all love. My girl loves it, but wait till we get in an argument. First thing, let me get your GI Joes and get the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, that's my, you know, the whole social media with, like, the groups. You know, that is great, but also you're trying to be at that level with other people.
I made all use to social media. If it wasn't for social media, I would have never gotten to speak to any of you. So
yeah, none of us would be here.
It's a big positive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt, man. I think, it's definitely a blessing and a curse for sure. I mean, I want everybody to go across the room, you know, if they want to say something. GTC, I know you just hopped in, and then Mike, welcome back, bro. But
what's up, Mike?
What's going on, bro?
What's going on, man? I don't know if you guys know, like, the topic that we're talking about, but we're discussing, you know, social media and how it kind of influences you as, you know, a collector, and how does it influence your collecting? You know, if it does, you know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people that follow me, you know, are a collector in some way, you know, whether it be a jersey, a sneaker, hat, whatever the case is, you know, like, you guys, because I know GTC, you're a big shoe guy. I know you do a lot of restorations and stuff like that. But, like, how has social media influenced you, you know, in your aspect of collecting?
It's made it worse because well, I mean, as far as spending money, it's made it worse because without social media, I wouldn't know about a cook group that I'm in, and without that cook group, I wouldn't know about, like, reselling as much. And then when that reselling, the way I use it is to gain more money to get my collection up. So now I'm looking at all this stuff and I'm like, oh, it's getting out of hand. So for me, I'm just trying to phase down on it. So I'm like you, Rez. I want to, you know, be able to travel and stuff like that. And when you have a lot of this stuff that's, you know, it's really cool. But it's like, you know, Stone Cold, like you were saying, you know, when you got that powder blue Gaylord Perry's, I'm never going to wear this. I have, like, about 17 instances of those, man. Why did I buy this? I'm never going to open this up. And when I do, I get disappointed. Like, you know, a couple of new Transformers that comes out. You know, I go to, like, Hasbro Pulse and I start, this stuff just came out today. I'm like, wow, dude. Like, where am I going to put all this? So, you know, for me, I think social media is a nonstop advertisement. So, and even this is also social media too. So it's like, you you know, I'm looking at Snacks' hat, and I'm just like, man, I've always been a fan of the Montreal Expos hat. I'm flipping through it now.
I want to be everybody's scapegoat, man. I got this dude buying Power Rangers things. I got this dude about to buy an Expos hat.
Hey, and on the flip side, I see Rez's hat, and I'm like, I'm never gonna buy that. So no worries. Like,
I'm the exception to the rule, bro. I buy random shit. I like,
yeah, super random,
bro. Like,
can I say one more thing too? Like, I forgot, like, social media, like the whole Ewing squad, like something I created on social media.
Yeah,
just because of one thing that I love, gave me opportunities to, you know, have a collaboration with Ewing, two collaborations with Ewing, which is amazing, which wouldn't be possible without social media and finding those people that really love Patrick Ewing and the Ewing sneakers and growing that page, which is still growing to this day, unbelievably. And that gave me an opportunity to have a collaboration with a sneaker, which I'm just a dude from Hartford, bro. Like, I'm nobody. I'm just a dude that loves Ewings. And I got the opportunity because of social media and building that social media and working on it, you know.
Wait, Snacks. So then you must know Mr. Henry 83 then, right?
Bro, I don't even want to get into that.
Oh, okay.
He's one of those things. I'm the one that introduced him to Ewings. He never wore Ewings, and now he's the Ewing king. So
okay.
It's one of those things. It's one of those. Big shout out to him. Whatever, it is what it is. But it's just funny to me. I think. Anyways, I'm not.
I'll leave it at that. Then, because when you said Ewings, I'm just like, you know.
Hey, that's an underrated sneaker. Big underrated sneaker back in the day.
Wait, so what collaboration did you have with Ewing? If you don't mind.
I did two sneakers and
Hold on.
Oh, he has one. He bought one. I did a 33 high and I did another one. And it actually has my logo on it and everything. I say our logo. I can't say my logo, but our logo on it. So we're the first sneaker to have a collaboration with a Facebook group. So, and we made top 50 sneaker releases in, I forgot what year it was, 2018, I think it was.
Oh, that's not that.
It was it was dope. It was really, really dope. It was a dope movement, and it's still going, but it's just not as hard as it was before.
It's still cool, man.
Do you still have extra pairs?
Oh, I have a ton. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I think I've seen that.
That's fire.
Yeah. See, there you go. I don't need those.
That's the power of social media right there. That's
It's waves, bro.
A little deep. Oh shit.
Let's say it one more time.
Yeah, I like you wear them. That's why I like that. So
a little beat, but these are probably one of my favorite pairs of shoes I own.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Nice.
Social media.
Yeah, there you go. That's a great example of like how it could be awesome, you know.
Speaking of social media, man, I saw I mean, we all know like about the Oakland A's, like how they're apparently gonna be leaving the Bay pretty soon. Tell me why, like the first thing when they made announcements of this shit, they were like talking about like, you know, the A's leaving this stuff. The first thing I looked for was A's merch. Cause I was like, all right, this is probably like, we're probably gonna be fans, or they're gonna be fans out there that be like, you know what, fuck this team. I'm done. I'm selling off my collection. Cause there are some things that I want A's wise. And I found something that I was looking for. And well, I wasn't actually looking for it. It just popped up. And it was just through social media because I was reading all the comments and everybody was like,
they're listening, man. They're listening.
Yeah, they're like, stay tuned. I'm gonna be posting a bunch of A shit, like grails, and I picked this up. It could be a video.
Yeah, that's classic.
But this is a 1971. This is a recent hat, but it's inspired by their 71 season when they were wearing the vest.
Will that influence you to get the jersey?
I have it already.
You got it. You got the Catfish Hunter or the Reggie Jackson?
Yeah, so that's kind of what influenced me to buy it.
Which one you have?
Huh?
Which one you have?
The 71 Reggie Jackson, the vest.
Oh, okay. That's 71. You sure that's 71?
It's 71, right? Or am I tripping?
Yeah, you're tripping. I think that's the one with that. I could be wrong, but I think it's the Raleigh fingers, like the white one they came out with. There's a vest, and it comes It has the numbers like right here.
Oh yeah. No.
But it's
Yeah.
still, no matter what, it's still Oakland, so it's still go
Yeah,
hard.
it still goes.
Well, they also got the Catfish Hunter one that fucking Jose Dier posted in the groups when he did his big spring sale.
That one was wool, right?
No, that one was polyester.
Nah, yeah, I don't know.
No, there was one that was wool. Which one was that? I
Yeah,
forgot.
that was the '69 season. It had the '69th, the 100th anniversary patch.
Okay, so then,
underneath the A's crest.
No, I'm not talking about that one. I'll look it up while you talk, man.
Yeah, but nah, like, anyways, like I saw this hat, and I have my Reggie Jackson, the 71, and I was like, yo, this shit would go perfect with it.
Yeah.
I ended up
not gonna get hit by. You're not gonna get hit by a car. I'll tell you that. If you wear that yellow vest with that yellow hat.
But I was like looking at the hat, and there was a new store that opened in my local mall, and I was like, yo, I gotta top this shit, and I picked it up. But
That's
yo,
funny.
like again, social media influenced my purchase on this hat, bro, like 100%. And
I've been going
That's
opposite.
dope.
I've been staying away from Oakland.
I get what. Yeah, I got you.
That would go perfect with it.
No, that would go perfect with any Oakland.
Right.
hat. I mean,
Well, obviously, yeah. Yeah.
Actually, this is the one I was thinking about. My bad. But this one's fake. But you'll get. Oh, okay. Here's a real. No, yeah, this one's fake. But this is the one I was talking about.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's so that's not the 71, right?
I think this is 68.
68. Okay. So were they still doing wool back then?
In '68, yeah.
Yeah, because it has a
It's
chain.
wool, right?
It has stained stitching on it.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking about.
So when I saw that, that's the first thing I thought about because it's the same. It's the same.
Same
The
word
word
Yeah.
mark. There you go.
Yeah,
That's
that
the word.
one is fire.
Because they came with the yellow one.
I'm a sucker for. Yeah, see, I'm a sucker for vests, bro. Like when it comes to like the vest, the baseball flannel vest, like I'm a fucking
Fire,
sucker.
right? Yo, but shout out.
Yo, that Roberto Clemente
Pirates-
you posted was fucking fire.
That Pirates thing that you posted. Was
Oh yeah,
fire.
good looking out. You know what?
Yeah, that shit was fire, bro.
I was Snacks probably be like, "Don't you fucking do it." I was
Bro.
thinking about it. I was thinking about stripping it.
I would have stripped you from my friendship.
That jersey though, like I didn't realize how rare it was. So that was also kind of an in-between impulse for me because so you guys know about like my Cena list. Like I'm trying to complete my John Cena jerseys, basically jerseys that Cena wore during his Thugonomics era. And I would say I'm probably about like close to 80% done. And
There's at least one that you're never gonna get though.
Why you gotta be so negative, bro?
No, there's jerseys that I thought I would never get on that list, and you actually provided one of them to me. So where there's a will, there's a way, man. I'm just saying,
just fucking
like,
begging and pleading for it. No, I'm just kidding.
there's definitely you know a very thin shot of me completing that list, but I'm still trying to complete.
No, man, you'll do as much as you can.
I got a quick question, right? So this is the hard part. Pause. That once you complete it 100%, what's next? There's gonna be. You might not say it now, but once you complete it, you're gonna be like, all right, maybe I can start doing this.
I think
Don't lie to yourself.
You know what? I asked myself that, and I was like telling myself, I was like, well, maybe this is my time to ride off in the sunset.
Yeah,
Absolutely not. You a goddamn lion. You know it.
No, look, like hear me out, right? Like I have this fantasy in my head where I'm like, once this list is complete, I'm not gonna buy no more shit. I'm just gonna enjoy everything that I have. I'm gonna wear it. But what I find myself doing is I'm buying more shit that's not in that list, and it's becoming one of those like, fuck, like almost like an identity crisis. Like as a collector, like what am I doing?
You know,
Why
we're
am
never gonna finish.
Why am I buying a jersey that I think is hideous, but I'm buying it because it's the collecting aspect of my team? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the part right now where I'm currently at, where I'm trying to figure out should I like cut ties with one goal and just stick to this one that I had in mind, or should I just kind of cut back on a little bit of both and just kind of, keep it where it is, or potentially trim what I currently have? And it's tough. It's easier said than done. And Snacks, you brought up a good advice, because you told this to me too, where you said, you make 3 piles, go through your closet, pick the maybes, pick the I'm for sure gonna wear these and keep them, and then I don't even wear this shit, I forgot I had it, put it for sale. So that part of it makes it really easy, the process of elimination. But like for me, it's one of those things where it's like, I really, really want to complete this list. But at the same time, like, I'm also prepared to know that might not happen, but I'm determined to get it complete somehow, some way. And I guess that's kind of where the thrill of the hunt comes in, through word of mouth, knowing people on Kings, knowing you guys, random shit that just pops up on eBay, things like that. But what I found for myself to be the most like meaningful is the John Cena jerseys. Like it just always seems to come back to that in one way or another. Like, I'm always going to be a Warriors fan. I'm always going to be a 49ers fan. But there's just some jerseys that they have that are just like hideous. I'm referring to the city editions, like the NBA shit. Like so many jerseys that I can name off the top of my head, and I'm like, this shit is not trash. This shit's trash. I don't like it. I don't find it appealing, but I buy it because it's part of the team's history. But I don't like it. Like preference wise, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna pass on the SpaghettiOs? You gonna pass on?
Yeah, like it's like I don't like it, but I buy it. You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, that's not the way to think, man. Because then it's gonna be a never.
What happens if you don't buy it? Do you feel incomplete?
I do. See, and that's the part. It's like the post, the post. What is it? The term post mortem or post?
Yeah.
Like it's that effect where it makes me feel like fuck. Like it sucks. And the perfect example of that jersey was the All-Star Curry jersey. What year was that? Was that last year's or the year before? I forget.
2 years ago?
2 years ago. That, you know what I'm talking about? The gray, like, spaceship.
You know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
y'all know that jersey.
That jersey's just so hideous. But, like, I literally bought it because Curry made history wearing that jersey. Like, he was the MVP of that All-Star game. Played like a fucking a champ, you know what I mean? And I think that was the year that they won too, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was. Right.
Yeah,
but the thing is, not having that jersey does not take away the history, doesn't take away that you're a Warriors fan.
It doesn't.
I get what you're saying though. It's the addiction. It's people, the title. People think because you're a jersey head and you have all these jerseys that you have to keep up. You have to keep that trend going. You have to keep that title.
There's a reputation in the line here. You know what
I
mean?
Right.
That's social media. That's 100% social media because, I remember. Sorry, like my thoughts are kind of jumbled, but like I remember somebody messaged me and was like telling me like, "Yo, Rez, like, when are you gonna do the new review for the upcoming elite jerseys for the 49ers?" This was when they changed. When they added the saloon, the 49ers on the chest, they're like, when are you going to do one?
The striping?
Yeah, and I was like, I don't have one, and I don't really have the money for one right now because, quite frankly, this shit's expensive. But somebody messaged me that, and then somebody else asked me, like, oh, can you do a review on a freaking Rudy Gobert Utah Jazz State edition? I'm like,
what the fuck?
And then that's when I was kind of like, bro, like, I'll gladly do a review if you send it to me, but I'm not gonna fucking pay my money for this shit.
I said making requests. Might as well just send you the freaking jersey.
Like it's just it's like the pressure is there because I want to give people what they want to see. Like I want to do that content for them, but like I'm not gonna go out of my way and take money out of my fucking pockets to spend something on someone or something that I'm not even really like looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like people think like, oh, Rez, you got all this YouTube money, bro. I don't. I really don't, bro. Like, I still work a 9 to 5.
Yo, you lying, bro.
Bro, like, it's not there, bro. Like, so I do this shit, like I said, like,
it's just funny though. Like the more you talk about, like, he has literally a 1985 or 84 Jordan poster original frame.
exactly.
He just bought a fucking
maybe
6-foot
I'm
cutout of fucking
Exactly,
1994 Tommy.
And I got that shit framed at Michael's, son.
Hey,
Premium framing.
hey, Rez, how did that dude, that 23-year-old dude at Michael's react when he unfolded that poster and saw all the the imperfections and everything like that? He's like, "You really want this framed?"
You know what? I think he didn't even realize what it was.
Oh, there you go.
Because it's funny because I had a couple of anime posters that I took pictures of that I also wanted to get framed.
Yeah.
And when I was done with the transaction, I was still looking around because I was trying to find that size for the other poster. And he was like, "Is there something else I could help you with?" I was like, nah, I'm just, kind of looking around. I have another poster that I plan to get framed in the near future.
Yeah.
This guy was completely silent when I brought the Jordan poster, by the way. Like, didn't really ask, like, "Oh, like, how did you get this? And what's the meaning behind it?" Like, it was just
I literally just said we expect these people to be like, "Oh my god, this is amazing."
So, like,
nobody cares.
I come in. Yeah, like, I come in, right? And I tell them, I'm like, "So I have this really, really old vintage 1985 like poster. It's not in the best shape, but I want to preserve it for what it is." And I was like explaining to him, like, "I don't want this to be that. I don't want." And then he's just looking at it, and then he kind of just like was like, and then he brings out like the pieces of the border of the poster, and was like, "Select one here, pick one." And I was like, "Damn, bro, you're not even gonna ask me, like, bro, this is so fire." Like, nothing at all. And I was like, "All right, well, so much for that."
He's like, "Bro, I saw like 6 of them last week. Come on, it's not that impressive."
And then later on, I show him some pictures I took of my anime posters. Dude, then he just starts going off like, "Oh, what anime is this? Where did you get this? How did you do this?" And I was like, "Bro, you're gonna ask me about a poster I just got like a couple years ago, but you're not gonna ask me questions about a freaking 1985 vintage, like."
These fucking kids, bro.
Dude, different
kids,
strokes,
man.
different folks, man. But like, you guys know how meaningful that poster is, bro. Like, you guys know the history behind that shit.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even have to tell you guys, but
Oh yeah.
The thing should have gotten them Skyline Jordans to go with it.
bro, stop.
I think you can still find them. You can
Stop trying to get me to buy shoes I don't want, or that's not on my list.
Yeah, you don't want those.
I think they're still available.
I don't care. And
That shit would look fire.
Yeah, that'd be fire.
Let me just highlight some of these comments right here. Bay Area is referring to the A's hat I just showed. Say, "Hi, I was the opposite. Once the A's made it official that they're leaving, I'm not buying any more A's shit."
There you go.
McGuire was my favorite player when he was rocking the yellow and green. The struggling of being YouTube rich.
Yep.
Haha, I wouldn't even know about that poster if you didn't buy it and explain what it is.
What?
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. But
That
that's
doesn't make it.
we have this like this fantasy in our head where it's like we think people are just gonna come in and then the world is just gonna freeze frame around your collection and awe and shit, and that's not the case. Like, just I don't know, man. Like, I don't know how or like what you guys do in instances like that. Do you like just keep it to yourself? Do you try to promote your like collection, or are you like, "Yo, you want to come to my crib and see like a vintage crayon box of G.I. Joe shit?" Like, what I'm saying?
My doors are always open, baby.
Bro. So, it's wild. It's wild to think like that, but it influences us, whether it be a positive, negative, or neutral light. And I know it's happened to us on one occasion. Like, it has to. If you're here with me live this evening, I know it has impacted you in some way, whether it be good or bad.
Oh yeah.
But
I cry and hide in my closet when people don't know about my stuff. you hear Bay Area, yeah, highlight that. That's hilarious.
I have a fake jersey I specifically use as a snot rag whenever I start crying.
That's crazy. Well, yo, Bay Area, man, you got that fucking game worn shit. So you on a different level, bro.
He's addicted. He got that teacher money, man.
He tells me, he goes, yo, like, I'm not really trying to buy, like, I'm trying to slow down. That same day, new pickup, team issue or game used so and so. It fit me, and I got it for $100. Like,
us poor folks gotta buy, Mitchell and Ness, and right? we can't all afford, game used shit.
Sixburg 64 says photoreal 29s would be the way to go with that poster, in my opinion. I don't mess with anything after the 14s, bro. That's just me.
Like I'm being 1 to 14. That's it. Everything else.
Like the Jordan 1s did it for me. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't really get into anything after the 14s. And I know that's like closed-minded, but that's just what I grew up with.
Wow.
Yeah, but my game use stuff is players that most people don't know. See, hey, you're still forgetting the point. It's still social media, and it still counts as money being spent on something, because it's more nostalgic than anything for me because it's players I grew up on. I get that, but it's also still, like I said, it's still money being spent. It still takes up space, and you probably found it through social media, right?
Mm-hmm.
I told you to. It's okay. It happens to me too. Trust me. I'll go on Kings. You know what I'm saying? And I'll see like somebody post a deal like, "Yo, $100 for this jersey." Like somebody had a 1987 Bo Jackson Raiders for $100. That shit sold so quick.
Oh yeah, I saw it. I was earlier tonight.
I guarantee you, if I didn't have that jersey, I would have bought that shit.
Wait, you got the black one, right?
Huh? I already have one.
You got the black one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is made in USA.
Yeah.
Flex.
You might listen. I'm just saying you might need the white made in USA to complete the set. I'm just saying, hit me up. Hit my line.
You don't want that one. That's the one with the yellow collar. You don't want that one.
Or the air trainer.
I got no yellow collar.
I will trade you a vintage Adrian Dantley.
Sold.
Adrian Dantley.
For that
Sold.
ball. Hey, yo.
Done deal.
It's got the stats, bro.
Oh, shit. It's got the stats on it? Oh, damn.
Come on, man. It's a 90s skybox.
This dude, like, sends me some random cards because I bought what jersey did I get from him? Oh, yeah, the Jason Kidd. He sent me these cards.
So he sent you random Mavericks cards?
Wait.
So
I think we might have bought him from the same seller at one point, because I got a jersey and he sent me like a random like Isaiah Thomas card, and it wasn't an Isaiah Thomas jersey.
I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why he sent me these, but he probably was always a sports fan. Like, I'm gonna send him. I mean, it's cool because I didn't pay anything for these, but like,
yeah, but that's not just okay. They're random. Okay, I thought it was all Mavericks.
Why are they all Bucks jerseys? Moses Malone.
We got Moses Malone when he was in the Bucks.
Jesus,
that's so random.
That's
Who? So random.
Who?
That's what I said. I was like, what?
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. That's throwback.
Oh, it's not a holding party.
There you go. Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
Bro,
do the review right there, man.
I'll do the
Yeah,
review.
for real.
And he sent me this.
That's so random.
Leftwich.
What the hell?
That's kind of fire, though. I kind of fuck with that.
Protect
All right, you throw in that with the Adrian Dantley, you got yourself a deal.
I don't know.
You pay for shipping, though.
Fuck you.
You pay for shipping.
It's like a couple years ago. I think I got a Sabaneja at Fanatics for cheap on eBay, and the guy sending me like all these random New York Rangers cards to go with it. I'm like, okay, interesting. And it's like 2000s Rangers when they were not good. So it was that was like completely out of nowhere. So
I have so much random shit like that people give me, and again, I don't really have any use for it.
That's a flex. Hey, yeah, people just give me shit. It's cool.
Nah, bro.
Actually-
Like I didn't ask for it. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's cool. They send it to me. But like,
one of the regular guys at my job, one of the guys who buys a lot of, one of the sneakerheads that comes like basically looking for, the new releases or whatever. He knows I collect action figures, so he randomly came in. I think about a couple months ago, got me the I think it was the 50th. Was it the 50th anniversary of the GI Joe where they re-released the 12 inchers again?
Pause.
Yeah,
Yo,
you
G.I.
collect
Joe?
figures, right? Here you go. I'm like, I never mentioned GI Joe, but thanks. Sure, I'll take it. A figure's a figure.
These
So,
are
no, actually, no. It was just like the smaller box one. It's in the storage unit now.
Well, he said 12 inches, bro. Pause.
that's a ruler, bro. Yo,
No,
Mike,
you know
what
how
up,
the
man?
original GI Joe was from like the 60s. Like it's supposed to replicate those.
Oh, he's talking about the old school shit.
Yeah. It was
What's up,
it's
Mike?
supposed to be a replica of that.
Hey, there you go.
You like that?
Oh. No, I got something. I got a Steph Curry thing too, but like, I think I'm gonna post it for sale because I have no room to display this shit.
What, a Funko?
It's not a Funko, but it is a vinyl. It's a toy vinyl.
Which
And-
one? Like the long ones that they sell, like the
Here, I'll show it to you right now.
they almost look to me. They look like freaking trophies, like like an Oscar
Look how
type.
big
Like
this shit is, bro. Pause.
Jesus Christ.
Christmas. What the?
What the fuck?
Oh
What?
wow.
You should
If
keep
anybody wants this, hit me up. I'll sell it to you.
All right, throw that in with Adrian Dantley and Byron Leftwich. We got a deal.
All right.
Don't forget
I'll give you that other dude too. I'll give you the Rudy Gobert and that dude on the Hornets.
No. If you're throwing in something extra, you give me that Moses Malone.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, but you got to eat the shipping though, so you got to pay this.
I'm not paying for the shipping.
That shit looks heavy.
Yeah, no, that
But I bought this, like, I forgot where or like when I bought this shit, but I bought it a while ago, and it's been sitting in my storage. So I pulled it out,
Pause.
and I was like, I got nowhere to display this shit. Like, I don't have any room, so I'd rather just sell it and put that money in my bank.
You should sell that locally, man.
It's hard, man. It's hard because people locally, like, they're just like, oh, well, it's stuff free. You can find this shit anywhere. Bro, you can't find this version, though. I'm telling you.
That's fine.
No, the one that kind of looks like Little Penny.
You should just take it out the box. You'll make more room.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, if nobody's going to buy it, I'm just going to take that shit out, and I'll figure it out. But I don't want to do that. I'd rather just sell it and get my money. But that's another thing. And then, like, also,
You ever thought about getting a table at like one of these like local like flea markets or events that you'd be going to?
I've
You got
done
a
it.
lot of shit. You can.
Yeah, I've done it, but the problem with that is it's just the amount of time. Like, it's a lot of work because, like, you gotta first you gotta pay for a spot. Then you gotta also, like, realize too, like, you gotta watch your shit at all fucking times because you can't, like, have somebody watch your shit. I mean, you can, but it's like you gotta know somebody.
If you're selling something, where are you going? stay your ass.
No, like if you go to, like, oh, I gotta go on a water break, or I need to get a bite to eat, or some shit like that. Like, you need to have somebody there.
Oh yeah, I got you.
And be like, oh, he'll be right back, But, like, yo, that shit, it is a lot of work because I've seen it. I've seen where people, like, got their stuff jacked because they left their spot for like 5 minutes just to use the bathroom or whatever the case may be. Because they're like the event, they're not gonna watch your shit.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's gonna watch your shit. So it's like there's that aspect of it, and then just the overall, like, putting everything in your truck or your car or whatever you're driving to the event. And it's like it's a lot of fucking work. And I did a couple of them, and I did sell some shit, but yeah, I wish, like, it's a lot. Like I said, it requires a lot of dedication for people to do that shit.
I think what I've been doing is using social media to find local stores and stuff like that, and I pile everything that I don't want, that I don't care about, and sell it in bulk. and really don't care about how much I get in back. Just if you're gonna do it like a band-aid, bro. If you're serious about getting rid of some shit, put together the shit that you really honestly don't give a fuck about. Go to a local whatever store or whatever that buys stuff, and just whatever you get for it, you get for it. You know how that relief is amazing, bro. It sucks because you know how much you paid for it, but once you get rid of it and it's out of your life and you got a little money in your pocket, it feels good.
Oh, no doubt, man. And I think the two most like common things that I want to like just rip the band-aid off of is my Funkos and my sneakers. Those are the two biggest things. Because it's like, yo, like it's just sitting. You know what I mean? Like I still have so many pairs that are that are not even worn.
That's
And yeah, they're still dead stock. And like I'm trying to get away from doing that. I actually just wore my playoffs last week, and then my Polominos I wore in my video. But like, it's just hard. It's hard to like go through all these kicks and realize like, yo, this shit's fucking worth X amount of dollars, brand new. Like, I haven't worn them, and I had them for like how many years? Like,
but that's the part that you have to let go, man. Because if you really want to get rid of them, that's that. Because you know how much you paid for it and stuff like that, and like.
That's what I'm saying. You just gotta rip the band-aid off. You gotta rip it off and just I don't care. Like throw me an offer let's make this deal done. Let's be on our way. You know what I'm saying? I think too, and again, my influence from social media is heavily impacted on that because I see people who post like, oh, but Stock X has it for this, or people will be like, nah, you can't get rid of those because they're probably not gonna release those again. The perfect example of that, I got rid of my Nike Yeezys, not the Solars, but I got rid of the Blinks, and I sold those for like, I forgot how much I sold them for. Basically, I broke even. And I had those shoes for like almost a decade, and I got rid of them because I was like, you know what?
They're gonna die off and they're gonna crumble and.
Yeah, and like everybody and I sold it to a dude at a sneaker shop. It was like a resale sneaker shop. But everybody was like looking at me like, yo, you're fucking out of your mind. Like, you're letting this shit go. Like, you know how rare this shit? I'm like, I know what it is. I've worn it. I've had my time with it.
Posting your pic, you're good.
Post my pic. I did my video, whatever.
That sneaker's gonna crumble, the air bubble's gonna pop, and then you're gonna be, if you had it this whole time,
bro, it's just amazing because some people have different priorities on things, you know what I mean? Because I'm looking at it as an investment aspect. Like, yo, the money I spent to get these, or the number of items I sacrificed to find these, that's all gonna go out the window if the shit's crumbled and it's not wearable. like I bought this shit with the intent to wear it, which I have, and it's not gonna be wearable for much longer because I've seen through social media, I've seen what happens to sneakers that are like 15, 20 plus years old. Like, that's just gonna fucking
it's got an expiration date.
Exactly. So that's kind of where I was at with those, and I got rid of them. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I miss them. Like, I don't think Nike's gonna bring them back. I mean, if they do, I'll try and get them again, but I just don't see that happening. But like I said, I had my fun with them. I did my thing. And that's kind of where I want to be with, like, my entire collection. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard. It's fucking hard. Like, trust me. I'm not saying it's easy. You just, you got to close your eyes and just do it.
You just always have to refresh your collection. You know what I mean? That's a way to refresh and redo your collection. Just try to see make an assessment of what you like, what you don't like. Because, tastes change after a while. And something that you might have liked, 2 to 5 years ago, you no longer like. Either you don't no longer collect it, or just you just lost interest in it, and just get rid of it, move on, and maybe hopefully that will fund whatever else you're into. It happens a lot with with action figures and even sneakers. They always everything circles around. So
for sure.
And it's an easy way to get, basically keep refreshing and keeping your interest in the hobby fresh without having to keep spending money on stuff that you don't really necessarily want.
That's the problem. I'm like, like I love collecting anything with Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow and Destro. But my thing is, it's the same guy, just in different poses. It's the same thing, just in the shit that I be talking about. Jordan jerseys, y'all buying the same jersey just with a little baby patch. It's a Bulls 23 Jordan, and you're spending another $300 because it has a finals patch, all-star patch. It's the same fucking jersey over and over. You're buying a $300 patch. While I'm saying that, I'm buying 10. I got 10 Storm Shadows. Is what is white. That's 2 swords. Yeah, it's the same shit. But that's
I did. You know what? It's funny you say that because I did the exact same thing with Dragon Ball. I have like literally like 30 plus fucking figures of Goku. And it's the same fucking character.
It's different paint jobs.
They're just doing like slightly different poses. One of them's like, the other one's like, and then the other one's like,
so like it's like this $300.
You know what I'm saying?
$400.
Dude, I feel like with the Dragon Ball shit, I've really like now with the way they're making shit, I feel like they're becoming like the fucking McFarlanes. Like, dude, like with the McFarlanes, I know Snack, you went super heavy with those, and I know a lot of people that did too. I remember my cousin, like his whole fucking house, he had like literally every single player on his wall. And I mean, like, what are they worth now? Like, are they worth what people were paying for back then? Like, they're not really worth anything. You know what I'm saying? They're dope. Like they're fine. You know, they're classic. But what are they worth? You know what I mean? Like investment wise, they're not really worth anything.
Yeah, I spent so much time and effort to keep them in the box, and that took up. I'm like, yo, these are so fire. Like outside, that's why I'm like out of the box. Get out of the box. It's like, come on, display looks so nice. You keep it in the box, it's like, and then it takes up space. Boxes take up space, man. Can you imagine like you take everything out of the box, how much space you save? Like you can really display your shit.
Yeah, I have my J Rich and Baron Davis, and those, and I want to display those too. But I don't have the space right now.
Space, man. It's about space.
It is. It really is. You know what I mean? Because like you want to have a nice display, but you want to have a display, like to display that shit. You know what I mean? Because
but doesn't the space influence that too? Like if you had all the space in the world, you won't get rid of none of your shit. But when this room starts enclosing in and like on like getting smaller and smaller, that's when I gotta get rid of this shit. But if you had 3 free rooms, you probably won't get rid of nothing. It might be dangerous if you had more room.
Yeah.
But do you feel like every time you sell something and make a little room, like okay, now I can put this here. You know what I'm saying? So you just make room to put. Oh shit! Somebody bought something.
Ooh, somebody got a sale.
Money. All right, cool.
What'd you sell?
I sold a troop jacket.
Okay,
$85, not bad.
Nice.
Nah,
Yo, I gotta hop off real quick though. All right, I'll talk to y'all again soon.
All right, what happened, man? You found somebody? Are you good?
Nah, I'm just fucking work kicked my ass today. I'm fucking exhausted, bro.
Oh, I thought I felt that.
All right, bro.
Yeah, y'all have a good night. All right.
Nah, man.
You too, bro.
You said, man.
Yeah, no, like it's a good thing you brought that up because I'm actually supposed to meet up with a buyer on eBay, for a local pickup. So I got to go to my parents' crib and I got to grab that shit because I got to meet up with them.
What did you sell?
Just some random T-shirts. I sold like a bundle of 3. So you know those T-shirts are brand new, and I bought those shirts back in like 2009. You know what I'm saying? Like these are shirts I never fucking wore.
What kind of shirts?
I think I think you would be scared to show like your whole shirt. You say your shirt collection is more crazier than your jersey collection, right?
Yeah, you don't want
that's something you've never showed. I think you'll probably be embarrassed. You'd be like, yo, I got all these shirts.
It's because my shirt, dude, I'm telling you, my shirts, if we had a fucking shirt battle, every category, I'll fucking hit that shit. Like that's how crazy my shirt collection. Because I mean, you guys know, like from what I've shown on my channel, I've shown some random shirts. Like I've shown a fucking bearded dragon T-shirt, like a collage.
If we had a bearded dragon category, I think you would win that.
Yeah,
Like I was like watching a fucking Harambe T-shirt, like with a
What's
halo
Harambe?
on his head, bro. Like, you don't know what Harambe is?
Probably know. What's up?
Harambe, yeah, you gotta look up Harambe.
How you spell that?
HARAMBE.
Isn't that the orangutan and the zoo?
Oh, yeah.
See, nothing's ever been the same.
Exactly.
Nothing's ever been the same since he's been gone.
Bay Area says use that $85 to buy a jersey.
Hell no, that's staying in the count. Fuck that.
Yo, that's
crazy.
again the
I
power.
put up that Sonics jersey for sale and nobody hit me up.
Now, if they had a pro wrestling shirt category, Rez.
Yo, you sold another item or what?
No, he paid.
Oh, he paid.
You get a double chichi, that means he paid right away.
Oh, damn. Now he means he really wanted it.
Yeah.
No, like
Minnesota. It's going to Minnesota.
To go back on like my T-shirt collection, like yeah, like that shit probably tops everything that I have.
Damn.
Is that something that you will ever like do a video on? Like,
the thing is though, like how would you even do that? Like because of how random it is, like I don't even know where to begin. Like,
what's the most valuable shirt that you have? I know these shirts go for like hundreds of dollars. Do you have like one of those like single stitch, like
nah. Like it's not so much about like the quality of the shirts because these are like a lot of these are graphic tees, just like straight up like shirts you buy at like a gas station or you know like everything that ranges from like that to like a streetwear T-shirt from Staple.
All your shit's mad random. Then
it's just mad random, yeah. Like I said, like and a lot of my shirts, I got a lot of my shirts from Hot Topic. So you know, Hot Topic is like a pop culture store, like, and it has a lot of music. I'm into.
You basically got that wall that everybody looks at. You got that wall. You got that whole wall in your closet, basically.
Bro, it's nuts. Like, I don't even.
You guys remember my old setup in the attic? You know, before we lost the house, right? How it looked like a Hot Topic between all the collectibles and all the clothes. Yeah, I have a lot of shirts that I'm. Believe me, if I have my full wardrobe, man, I'm telling you.
At the end of the day, like I said, like slowly, like I feel like I need to modify my way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like I really need to change that because I mean it's just not realistic. Like I gotta be honest with myself. Like I'm looking at this shit. I haven't touched it in months. Sometimes some of these things years. And you know, I got a lot of shit I'm trying to sell. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of it has to do with okay, am I willing to just let this go and rip the Band-Aid off, or do I want to hold on to it for 3 years and invest and make sure that the price goes up? Like there's different ways.
You're not guaranteed those 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
No, yeah. If the item is collecting space, it's just collecting space. You know, I haven't worn it.
Yeah,
you haven't even thought about it. It's easy, you know. It's easy to get rid of it.
And just to add to that too, man, like, yo, like Snacks, I know you can attest for this. Like all those sneakers that you had, I remember you were telling me like, yo, this shit is getting closer and closer. It's getting smaller and smaller. That shit gives you anxiety, man. Like it really does. And
I left half of my shit in my other part. I just left it there because I was getting so much anxiety. I didn't bring it with me. I was like, fuck it. I don't care. So whoever went in there, the maintenance guys, they probably got a bunch of free shit because I couldn't handle it. Like it got, especially if I bet you still haven't got the full effect of moving. Like literally, like when you get your house, I know you're gonna go to the house one day. When you get your stuff from your parents' house and you get your stuff there and you start putting together, I think the body's gonna kick in. Like, man, I got a lot of shit. Like you don't know how much shit you got until you fucking move. It's crazy.
You're forced to move like I did with the, you know, putting everything in storage.
Yeah, I mean, no, you're absolutely right. Because I mean, I'm fortunate to still have.
Oh, definitely.
my parents' crib and their house there, but like I don't want my shit just staying there. You know what I mean? Like I would love to get that shit out, and I would love for all my shit to be under one roof, contained. You know what I mean? Like, because like, dude, there's a lot of shit, man. Like, trust me. Like, I don't go to my parents' place often, but when I do, and I occasionally I'll go through some shit. I'm like, I'm gonna pull some shit out here. I'm gonna pull some stuff for sale. I'm gonna donate some stuff. Dude, I'm like looking at some of this shit. I'm like, fuck, I had that? When did I get this? Like, yo, that's wild. You know what I mean? When you have shit that you don't even realize you had, like that's when you're just like, fuck.
I think you should, like, I know you have your Rez's Closet, the Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like going back to the social media thing, like that's, I think if you go hard, like really, really hard and really promote your shit, you can move shit. Especially like follow those people that buy stuff like that and tag them. It's not harassment. Like trust me, I've sold a lot of my comics lately, and I've been tagging people that collect that kind of comics, and they hit me up, and I've been selling stuff that it doesn't hurt to ask. Some people I'd rather sell to flippers because they want to buy the stuff cheap and so they can flip it. So I lose a little bit of money, but I like get rid of it and gain a little bit of money. eBay.
Right. Yeah, no. It's actually interesting you say that because I actually sold not a bunch, but I had a decent amount of stuff from Echo. You guys know Mark Echo, the Rhino.
Yeah, Echo's throwback.
Come on, we all know that brand, right? Like, I actually had some shit that was old, faded, and it was just not like I was like, yo, who's gonna want this shit? I decided to just post it on my page. Somebody hits me up. I'm like, there's no way this shit's gonna sell. Like nobody wears that here anymore. I get hit up. This dude's like, give me everything that you have, Echo. I will buy it. Like, name your price. I was like, damn. So I was like digging through my closet, and I had like probably like 10 shirts, 3 hoodies. Bro, I mean, I was pretty heavy with Echo at one point.
Yeah, me too. With the Rhino. And shit
like he bought all this shit. Like no questions asked. Like didn't even ask like, oh, is there any flaws? Like nah. Like he was just like, sell me everything that you have, Echo. And I just was like, okay, well, if you buy all this, I'll sell it to you for this. He's like, what's your PayPal? I was like, done. I was like, bro, please, fucking crazy, dude. That's fucking crazy that somebody would still spend like, let alone spend any money for Echo, But it's just crazy, like how he was like.
Yeah, but there's two things. There's two things to that story. Either one, like this guy really loves Echo, or two, like, is there something I'm missing? Like, is Echo a thing, or like, am I missing something? So
I guess, yeah, because
got rid of it,
Yeah, he explained to me too. Like, I guess he was part of a community, kind of like how you are with like, GI Joes and different types of like communities. And I guess there's an Echo community. So there's people that go out and hunt for that. Yeah, and this guy was like not that far from me. He was still in California. But like, yo, there's still a market out there for that shit. So I kept one item, Echo item in my collection because just for the nostalgia aspect, I was like, yo, this shit was fire to me. And I think I showed it to you guys. It was like an orange Echo hoodie.
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah.
It's still in my closet, but like I never wear it.
Don't be surprised this starts coming back, though. I mean,
that's what I'm saying, though. Like, it's just that part of me, like, lets me hold on to it. But it's like the other part is just like, yo, you're not wearing this shit. Get money off it while you can. Like, what the hell? But I'm just like, but this shit, back then I was wearing this when I was doing this video. And this was during that time that, so-and-so was in. And, Mitchell and Ness had their $100 sale back then. Like,
Yo, 2024. I don't never want to hear about that fucking $100 sale ever. Get it out of your system, man, because I'm so sick of hearing that $100 sale. Bro.
Yo, I'm just saying, bro. Like that was a better time for Mitchell and Ness.
Oh my god, yo. You're killing me, man.
Oh man, but
don't make it a thing, man.
Huh?
It's not a thing anymore. Let it go.
Yeah. So I mean, like that's kind of where I'm at with like with my headspace and social media. Like I think for me, majority of it has been great, but there are also things that I'm still struggling trying to overcome. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of it too has to do with the pages that I follow. The pages that I follow, the groups that I'm in, the people that I talk to on a regular,
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to point fingers like it's your fault. Like I'm not trying to do that, but it's just like when you're all in a room, like I'm gonna use like Alcoholics for Anonymous. Like you go to one of those, everybody in that circle is talking about the same problems that you have or that you're dealing with. So you have that relationship with that person or group of people, and you feel like you're welcomed. Like, yo, I'm not alone. That's the same feeling that I have when I'm like in a group full of people that share that same passion with me. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's great because it lets me know like, yo, I'm not the only person.
But you always have to have that I feel like I'm always the bad guy in this situation. I'm calling myself out because it seems like everybody just like when somebody's addicted, like use that the opposite way. The opposite of you walking in and you're in a room full of alcoholics and they're all just, I know you took a positive flip to that. I'm talking about, not only talking about the negative part of that. You walk in a room full of alcoholics and everybody's influencing each other to keep fucking drinking, knowing it's bad for them. You know what I'm saying? When somebody like me walks in the room, I always feel like the old head. I always feel like the guy is like, bro, like my thing is you have to go through it. You have, I can tell you a million times. I keep telling Rez, I say the same shit all the time. Like everybody's in a different level of collecting in their lives right now. I've been in all y'all levels. You know what I'm saying? I've been to the addictive level, the buy everything level, the buy things in sections, buy things in, I'm just gonna stick to the categories and all that bullshit. And then you go to that phase, I'm gonna sell everything, then I'm gonna build my collection up again, then I'm gonna sell it again, then I'm gonna build my collection up again. I've been through there. Now the thing is, I could tell you 100 million times, like, bro, this shit ain't gonna mean shit, but you're not there yet. It's sad that some people gotta hit rock bottom to realize that, yo, this shit don't really mean shit. It's not doing nothing for me. The thing is, you could say, Rez, you're saying this right now. At least you can admit it's still a struggle. Maybe after this, you're still probably gonna buy a jersey tonight if you see something a good deal. Even though you had this long conversation, it was deep and mind blowing. But you're still gonna buy a jersey. You're still gonna buy a cock shirt, whatever you're gonna buy. You're still gonna fucking do it. But the thing is like I always feel like the negative dude, like, bro, like, yo. Like you see people buying mad shit, but their health is shit. You see people buying mad shit, but they fucking broke. Like, you know what I'm saying? But why I gotta be the guy of like, yo, maybe you should like not buy that jersey this month and like really take care of business over here. You know what I'm saying? But it sucks because, like I said, you use the story as far as walking in a room that people that are trying to get their life together, and you can relate to that. Then you walk in a room that everybody's drinking and being alcoholics. It's all negative. Mm-hmm. And it's just a bad room to be in, you know what I'm saying? But it sucks that people got to hit rock bottom to learn a lesson. I mean, that's the best time you can learn a lesson is to hit rock bottom because you're not gonna realize shit hit the fan until shit hit the fan.
Exactly.
I think, and I mean to add to that too, and I'm gonna kind of revert to back what I was saying earlier in the live. You the person have full control over all of this shit. You could be influenced. Somebody could be putting this shit in your face. They could be giving you a deal. They could be offering you something for free. At the end of the day, you control whether you accept it, decline it, whatever the case may be. That's the irony of it all. So when you really look at yourself in the mirror, you can't really blame anybody but yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, exactly. It's like, I use this example too all the time. I'm at work, right? Because I go to work. I work in a big, I work in the tech industry, and I work in a big facility. And every day, bro, I keep telling myself at the beginning of the week, I'm gonna start eating healthy. I'm gonna go to my gym because my job has a gym. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna get great sleep. the first thing, dude, I was like, I'm gonna get some water. The first thing that happens, oh, we got donuts. Oh, you know, we got croissants. Oh, you know, we got this. We got cookies. And I mean, yo, like today, I ate a fucking cookie and I was about to leave work, and they're like, "Oh, we got like 5 cookies. We're gonna throw it away." And I was like, "Let me get like 2 of those."
Whoa, hold on.
No, like, I mean, like that has nothing to do with social media. I know that was probably a weird ass example, but like
you're absolutely right.
My point is, yeah,
I'll go through.
That's like those are the types of mentalities that you have. Like, yo, it was given to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was in my face, but at the end of the day, it was my choice. Yeah. It was my choice to decide whether or not I wanted it. I could have easily just been like, nah, you guys could have it rest. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Could have been like that. Or I could have been like,
damn, I should have ate that cookie.
Exactly. Exactly.
Did you go for the mover cookies?
It's just crazy. Like, the repercussions are crazy, mad crazy.
And I cannot be addicted to like vegetables and fruits and working. Like, I can't be addicted to that, bro. My thing, I like when I lost all the weight the first time, when I got really low, I was so addicted to a number. And once I hit that number, like, you know that feeling, right? Once you hit that number, like oh shit, I got to the number, and I'm like, well, now what? And then I got comfortable. Yeah. And I gained all that weight back. So it's like an addictive thing, you know what I'm saying?
No, it happens to the best of us, and you know, it's one of those things where you have to really you have to make that decision. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know what your thought process was when you lost all that weight, but like I'm pretty sure, like, you made that decision. You were like, you know what?
Somebody made me feel some type of way, and that triggered me and motivated me. Like
But you as a person though was like, okay, like, I'm done. Like, you use that motivation, but you still had to put in the work. You still had to be the person like, fuck, I don't want to go to the work. I don't want to go to the gym, or I don't want to, you know, I'm hungry, but I shouldn't eat this right now. Like, you made all those decisions at the end of the day. Right. And that goes back to everything. That goes back to social media. That goes back to, you know, how you're influenced on buying something or not. You know what I'm saying?
But so it's not when social media hits you with that memory, you know, like, oh, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, that could be so negative. It's so depressing when I see like myself from 2 years ago, that post of me like at the gym or something like that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not that person anymore. Like, I want to be that person, but I gotta find that drive in me. You know,
like physical wise though, right? You're referring to the physical aspect of it. Yeah, you're still, you're still you. You know, your personality. Right. I was the same way. Like, trust. Like, I lost a lot of weight too, and then, you know, I started, you know, fitting in clothes that I thought I could never wear. I started to feel good about myself. I started to, you know, get a lot of compliments from people, and then I got comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And you know, now I'm like, you know, buying clothes like that are bigger to complement my current weight, but like at the end of the day, it's like, yo, like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather lose weight, contain it now, you know, and then use it for, because at some point, what's gonna happen if I lose the weight? I'm gonna be like, yo, this shit's too big. I can't fit in this shit anymore. I'm gonna be in that position that I was, you know, back then. You know, and I get it. People are like, oh, who cares? Like, just wear a hoodie underneath or whatever. I'm like, nah, I don't want to wear a hoodie every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to wear my shit fitting to my body and my weight. You know what I mean?
And it feels good to get dressed. Like, when you hit a certain way, it feels good to get dressed. You get motivated. Like, I don't want to get reminded of me wearing this big ass jersey reminding me of how big I fucking was.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of too, like, I was looking at this photo because I just bought a frame and I'm gonna hang it. But like, yo, like, I can't fit in this shit no more, bro.
You gotta try it on. Have you tried it on?
Hell nah, dude. I can't even put my fucking leg in this shit no more, bro.
Come on, man. That should be your motivation right there.
Yo, this right here, bro. Like this shit makes. Yeah, so I was looking at that. And
if you would have smiled, I think you would have ruined that picture. That's a dope picture.
You know what's funny? I smiled because I took 2 photos with him on different occasions. But the first time I was wearing my Green Ranger suit, and I was all like I'm all like cheesy and shit,
like Kimberly and shit.
And then like I was like, bro, like he's in his suit, like all serious and shit. I was like, I got to play the part. So I was like, this was like my serious pose.
Nah, it's good. You got the little 2 like Superman bang going.
Yeah, you got like the S curl.
Yeah. If you would have smiled at that picture, it would have ruined it.
No, I was like, I got to do this shit right. So then I wore that, and I was like, all right, I got to do this shit one shot. But
that should be motivation right there, man. Get back in your White Ranger outfit.
Huh?
Get back in your White Ranger outfit, man. That should be.
Bro, I would love to. Like all my friends hit me up, like all my cosplay friends, and they're just like, "Yo, like Rez, like we gotta cosplay again." I'm like, "Fuck, bro! Like I can't fit in my shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's sad. Like I want to be able to wear this shit again, you know? Because like I felt like a superhero in that shit. Like no joke, bro. Like I remember when I wore the Green Ranger suit for the first time, bro, and I put on my helmet. Bro, I felt like a fucking like a rock star, bro. Like everybody was like stopping me for photos. Like, can I take a picture of you? Can I take a picture of you? And it was like crazy. Like it's funny too, because like my girl was actually getting kind of annoyed because like they're asking her to take pictures of them and me. You know what I'm saying? And like she was just like, all right, you need to take a break. Like I need to take a break, and I was like, okay, I'll take a break.
I went from Green Ranger to fucking Bull and Skull. Like I ended up being fucking Bull and shit.
Shit. Dude, I even thought about doing Snake Eyes at one point too.
Nah, leave him alone, man. Don't do
I'm just saying, bro. Like that's how much respect I had for him. And then I even thought about
Black is slimming, so
I mean, like that's the girls call me a liar. She's like, "Why'd you say that?" You said that's what you said to me before. See, she's not saying anything now.
The feds are listening. They listen.
Nah. I know. I know. We were at San Diego when it happened, and I took a picture with Alf. I remember that day very well.
With Alf?
Yeah, there was somebody who cosplayed as Alf. Legit too. I was like, "Yo, that's fire." Alf is cool. Dude, see, that's another thing too. I wanted to buy an original Alf doll. I was like, bruh. That's so fire. That's so fire. How much does that go for?
I have no idea. My brother bought this for me.
Damn.
This is I think 86 or something like that.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's definitely vintage right there.
I'll say I don't have anything just as cool as that though. I have Alf, but not that cool. Hang on.
I saw Alf, like they had like the NECA ones or whatever, like they made like they're fire. Yeah, I saw them at Target and I was like, yo, this is pretty dope. But then I was like, I'm here to fucking buy groceries. What am I doing?
Get your ass back in the grocery aisle. What the hell are you doing in the toy aisle, bro?
That shit always happens to me. I always go to the collector's aisle. That's fire. Yeah. That's so dope.
This is the NECA Alf right here.
That's so dope.
I had to get him. I saw they announced it. I saw when they announced it. It's awesome.
Have you guys heard of that brand, Super 7?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
all that's right there, Super 7. Did you see that the Cobra?
So crazy.
Oh,
I went to this local toy show last week, and yo, they had a booth, and I saw this Super 7 Slash from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, the Ultimate?
Oh. Yeah, I was like, that shit is so dope. But then I was like, I don't want to start getting into this shit again because this shit.
You can't just get Slash. You got to get all the turtles.
Exactly. So I was like, I need to go. But yo, that shit.
I was disciplined enough just to get just the 4 turtles on the for the Super 7 Ultimate. So I was like, all right, I'm done.
Man,
yeah, I got a Destro Destro and oh my god, Snake Eyes Super 7
Ultimates.
Super 7 Ultimates. They're so fire, man.
They're like $55, man. Holy cow!
Oh yeah.
No, here, there's another one too. I got.
Yeah, I got the.
I think when it comes to Ultimates, I got what, the 4 Turtles. I have the He-Man, the Filmation He-Man.
Yeah.
Lionel from Thundercats. Kind of like my childhood shelf kind of thing I used to have.
It's fire.
And I have the that's
Nice.
so pretty. And I have a couple of the New Japan figures. I have Okada and I think Ishii. No, I think it's Tanahashi. One of the two. I only got like 2 of the first wave of New Japan. I should have gotten the Osprey.
I was super heavy with these for a while too, but I don't collect these no more.
Oh, the Bandai.
Oh, Bandai.
The figure arts.
Those
That
are
shit.
nice.
They're super like articulate.
Mm-hmm.
But like, then they started making Storm collectibles. Then they made, Super 7 is like a new brand. And at that point I was like, man, like this ain't for me, bro. Like I need to fucking back away.
Yeah.
So but that Slash though, I was like, if I had the choice to buy one, that might be it, because that shit was so dope.
Slash is dope.
Thing is, that's gonna be a rabbit hole. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a rabbit hole.
Well, that's why I didn't buy it, because I was like, I already know if I buy this shit, I'm gonna start getting like super crazy into this shit.
Because I think,
No pun intended.
yeah, so far right now, as it comes to pre-orders and Super 7, I have, believe it or not, they even do like Rockstar figures, like
I do all that. I got all the
Papa
hip-hop.
from Ghost.
Mine.
They
on my collectibles too.
That's like,
Made by Medicom.
nice.
It's fire.
Let me see. Where's one of them I have? Hang on. There we go.
It's just too much stuff, man. It is way too much
stuff.
GTC, you're probably gonna like these right here too.
Oh yeah. Flip it.
Yeah. Yep.
Flip it SF. Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna have to get a keychain from him.
Here you go. Here's a Super 7 Cliff Burton from Metallica. That's the ultimate. I have to get them. I have the original 4. I have the original McFarlane set, like the old.
Who did they make? Did they make like all of them, like Lars and?
No, it's just Cliff right now. Because I still have the old McFarlane set, like the old Injustice for All set.
Yeah,
I still have it. But it's not. They're doing, like I said, it's not just like they done Papa from Ghost. They done King Diamond. They also they're doing Lemmy from Motorhead.
Oh, that's sick.
So
I collect all the hip hop figures, so I got them.
Yeah, they're doing Biggie.
I got Biggie. I got Slick Rick. I got
this brand right here. They made a giant version of Biggie Smalls.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, that shit.
They're doing an ultimate Biggie,
outfit,
like
right?
in this style though.
Yeah, I almost picked that up too, because it was on clearance.
Yeah,
but,
this brand.
You saw that same thing too. I was like,
yeah. They have the Tupac one would be dope to have.
Yeah, I'm a Tupac
Papa
guy.
from
They did a DMX one that was like mad limited. I picked that one up.
A DMX? Oh shit!
What's that?
Yeah.
What's that a reaction though? That's a reaction figure, wasn't it?
Nah,
the DMX
from that brand.
Oh yeah,
That's sick.
Yeah, it's really sick.
Super 7 actually they do the reaction figures like that.
No.
Like the 3 and 3/4 inch. They did an old dirty bastard with the whatchamacallit. It looks like the freaking the welfare card.
Yep. Dope.
You know which one I really wanted?
Soon as you said
right there. That was dope. I fucking love that.
From Super 7. I wanted the MF Doom one so bad.
Oh,
but like
those are hard to find now.
Oh,
yeah,
so expensive. Like I'm not gonna be dropping like $80, $60 for a small ass like 3-inch figurine. You know,
$80. Where'd you get that from,
bro? Dude, look at the prices. Like,
yeah, the MF Doom one is
they're expensive, bro.
That's the same thing that happened with Cliff. Like they did reaction versions of Cliff Burton, and they sold almost immediately. They're just so hard to get. And
bro,
They're almost in the $100 range for a freaking
that shit is
figure.
And the thing is, like, they're just gonna keep going up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's not gonna go down.
Dude, Rez, you don't have Premiere, the skate shop over in Detroit.
Premiere?
Yeah, Premiere.
Aren't they? I thought they were in SF.
No, they're in Detroit, man. I oddly enough, dude, that's my go-to skate shop is them online, dude. They give me like access to like, hey, is your VIP access for this shoe? And just like I pick up random stuff because I shop with them so often, dude. But they had the reaction figure of MF Doom, and I picked it up from them.
That's Ultimate's Wave 3 of Power Rangers.
What is it?
That's the Ultimate's Wave 3 of the Super 7 Power Rangers.
Man, yeah, don't get me started on that shit, Lou. Come on, man.
You say it's right there,
bro. I see it, man.
I got my racks of like you can't really see it, but this is like racks. It's like the store, man. So I got racks and racks of it.
Oh wow, the reactions.
Oh shit!
See, that's a neat way. That's a neat way of displaying it, though, like that.
So I got
like
a Storm Shadow. Yeah, I got all the Storm Shadows, all the whatever, and then I collect the bad guys. That's the only people I collect.
Oh man, you took the pegs off. You took the pegs off the holes.
What are you
Dang, you just devalued it by $10.
What are you talking about?
Hey, if you already came that way,
mine comes unpunched.
Oh, yeah, I gotta punch them, man.
Oh,
I think the
only I hear you. I'll just
the only reaction figure I have like that on
it was way better like that.
Marty.
Yeah,
like, where's it? Yours are probably like in a box somewhere.
Yeah, it takes up way more space.
Cool. Yeah. I was trying to be slick about it, love. I was trying to be slick about it.
Yeah.
So look, hold on. So I got it plugged, but it's still there. So I could be like, look, I'm punched.
Dope.
Actually, I finally got this too. I caved, guys. I had to get it.
Oh damn!
Under.
That's how it starts.
It's Elite 100.
That's it, bro. That's it for me. No more.
Nah, one just dropped right now. One just dropped the other day.
Yeah, I saw that Target too, man. I think it had a jersey on.
Yeah, that's the ultimate. That's the ultimate biggie right there from Super 7.
Oh yeah, that one's gonna be fire.
I know. That's fucking sweet.
That's
a rabbit hole I don't want to go down there.
Now you really went down.
And this one.
Trust me.
This one just dropped.
Yep.
Yo, who made that?
Yeah.
That's
Mattel, right?
Mattel?
Yep.
Yeah, that's Mattel. That's the Elite, the top picks. That's the top pick scene. I saw them last week.
Big Bad Toy Store.
I'm good.
He said, no, I'm good.
I'm good.
So that's your only Cena figure?
That's my only. Well, Mattel wise, yes. I have other Cena figurine. Like I have a sponsor.
Wait a minute. I got more Mattel Cena figures than the Cena guy?
Something to be proud of.
Son.
Selective collecting.
I think I have Ultimate Edition.
I told you, I never got like when it came to wrestling figures. Prior to this Mattel Cena figure, the figures that I used to collect were literally the ones that had the little like metallic thing under it. You put it under the Titantron.
Oh my god, the Titantron!
That's how old I am, man. Like that's how.
That's like 2000, 2001.
I'm just saying, like I never got into that. Like
Cena never really. There wasn't even a Cena figure. I think Cena's first figure was the Ruthless Aggression.
It was.
Totally pun intended.
It was. There's actually I lied. There is another Cena figure that I do want, but I'm not gonna pay ridiculous money because it's going for a crazy amount right now. It's the ultimate. It's the ultimate edition or whatever, where it has like all the interchangeable hands. It has like the word life. It has the you can't see me, and I think it has the hustle, loyalty, respect shirt, the black one.
Mm-hmm. I have it. Dang.
That's the ultimate edition I have. The one with the Royal Rumble shirt. The one Royal Rumble 2008.
Yeah.
That shirt. Yeah, that's the reason I bought it because I wanted to post. I'm like,
damn.
Yeah.
See,
like as much as I love Cena, like I said, like I have to draw the line somewhere.
I have that one, and I forgot which Elite. I think it might have been a top picks. It might have been on Elite Top Picks. He comes with a World Life T-shirt, the 3/4 sleeve World Life shirt, with a matching hat, spinner belt, and he has the knuckle. The World
You
Life
got
knuckle.
these though. I bet you ain't got these though.
Oh no, definitely don't have those. Come on now. I didn't even know. Listen, until I saw your video, I didn't even know those existed.
I didn't know they existed either. To be quite honest with you. And then when I saw these, I was like, I don't care how much money these cost. I'm getting this shit in my life.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Heck, I even have a Cena Funko.
Yeah, I have one too.
I have the Yankee jersey one.
Hey, stop trying to unseen Reds over here.
Listen, I'm not. I'm just surprised. I'm just surprised as hell that I have more Cena Ultimates or Elite figures than he does. That's
when it comes to figurines, like wrestling, I never really got into them. Like I played with them when I was younger, but I never as far as collecting them, I never really got into it.
I jumped too late, like when it comes to wrestling figures. I dabbled here when Mattel first got the license about 13 years ago, but I started fully jumping into this in the last 4 or 5 years, and I missed out on a lot of the early ones. I'm talking like old school guys, like the first few legends that came out that are, if I went back to try to get them, it's gonna be way too out of my price range. Like original Legion of Doom guys, the rocker set from freaking Matty Collector, that's freaking way out of my price range. So I'm just now basically they're re-releasing a lot of these, and a lot of collectors are getting upset about it because what they're doing is they're doing the greatest hits line. They're re-releasing older figures using like the newer, like the face technology and all that stuff, and adding extra hands and all that, adding accessories that the originals didn't have, because they didn't start adding extra hands and all these other things until like the last maybe 2-3 years when it comes to, figures, extra heads and extra hands. They're re-releasing some of these guys, and a lot of people that had the originals, which are going for hundreds of dollars now, the mint in box, are getting upset about it. Like,
here's the deal. If they're really collectors, right? Why would they get upset about that if it's
exactly? It's not the value in your collection. It's it's perfect for somebody like, let's say, who wants to jump in the line now and never got around to getting that figure a few years back. They have a perfect opportunity to get it now. Like the infamous King Harley race, that was I think originally a Walmart exclusive. That was almost like a unicorn to find. They're re-releasing it on the greatest hits, and a lot of these people that have the King Harleys that were selling them for hundreds upon hundreds of dollars are like, oh wait, well that's going to devalue my figure. I'm like, no, it's not. It's the same figure, but in a different package that could still hold its value. At the end of the day, you have that version. But somebody like me who never found that original one now has the opportunity to get it.
Well, here's why they would get upset. Let's say that those collectors are the ones that missed out, right? And they paid $100 for that figure. That's the only reason why they would get upset. Because as a shoe guy, if I traded a lot of my retail pairs just to gain enough money to get a pair of Heinekens,
not this again,
at that price, then it's like, and then they release another retro version of it. It's just like, it doesn't become special. Which is why NFTs, I think, are going to be safe.
The best example would be the Satin Breads now. Yeah. The Satin Breads just came out today, and our store only received like 9 pairs of the women's Satin Breads, and I thought they were gonna at least 6 of them were raffled, so 6 of them were spoken for.
Yeah.
Nobody picked them up.
Wow. Really?
Just to be just to kind of go back.
Considering like the previous version of the shoe was very, very limited. I think it was limited to like 500 pairs originally.
Yeah.
So is that your wristband when you met him?
This was my wristband when I met John Cena for WrestleMania.
Uncle Lou doesn't have that.
I never met John Cena, so sorry.
I got an 8x10 photo that was signed by him at that time, and I got 2 pictures when I only paid for one.
How cool was he though when you met him though? Honestly,
no, he was super cool, man. Like,
because that's the biggest part. That's the memory you're gonna have forever, no matter what you have. Physically.
Scottie Pippen though.
Scotty.
Dude, I feel bad for Big John, man. I swear.
Remember that? I still got my ticket too. My WrestleMania access ticket.
Oh, see, that's cool.
Hey, wait, is that at Santa Clara? That's at Santa Clara, right?
Yeah, this was at The event, yeah, the Access event was in the McHenry
Jose.
Convention Center. That was in San Jose, but then the actual Mania was at Levi's.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was sitting in
that's the
section
Seth Rollins
130.
WrestleMania.
I was in the shade.
That's the fashion.
This was my first photo that my sister took of me when I met John Cena,
Should blow
and
that
I
up.
had.
And Moses.
Hold up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a video on this too, by the way, guys. Like, I'm gonna do an actual video on this. But this is when I first met him, and as you can see, he was doing a meet and greet for his movie 12 Rounds at the time,
Nice.
and it was a midnight signing. And I remember Cena like just finished the Monday Night Raw,
Yeah.
and he was doing the signing at midnight.
So he went straight from Raw to there, basically.
Right.
I want my girl to look at me the way you're looking at John Cena.
But you can see what I'm rocking. I'm rocking my Spirits of St. Louis Malone, and I'm holding the Chain Gang jersey, which I have signed and framed.
Nice.
So I still have it.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's real
this is
passion
why.
right there.
This is why I know why you don't want to go to the rabbit hole with the John Cena wrestling figures, because there is a defining moments figure based on that appearance. So you know, obviously without the branding.
Do you guys have a James Bond Jr. with parachute?
I didn't know there was a James Bond Jr. cartoon until recently. What the fuck was I?
Bro.
That was in my era. That was in like early 90s, bro. Like where the fuck was I when that came out?
You know what's crazy too? I still have a receipt. I'm trying to hide my address because it's on here. I still have a receipt from back when I bought from WWE, and I bought all Cena stuff.
Yeah, you really kept that, huh?
Bro, I was like, yo, I was like,
you got a vintage.
Look at the date.
6.
06, bro.
06, man.
Lord.
That's old school.
Yeah,
that's how much I paid.
That's when WWE shop was brand new.
I'm just saying, bro. Like I said, when it came to Cena, I was 100%.
Oh no, I get it. There was a point where I kept trying to get basically every CM Punk shirt. Same with Stone Cold, even back in the day. Like I would try to get all the shirts that he was wearing on TV and shit. So I totally get that, man. Like,
but
I still have a lot of them.
Do you have a James Bond Jr.
I get
with parachute?
You got me beat on that.
So these were images that I bought, hoping that he would sign, that I never got to get signed, but I still have one.
You still got a chance, man. You still got a chance.
If I meet Cena again, I want him to sign this photo. Because, like I said, this is the photo.
I will blow that one. I will blow it up to like.
I would blow it up to an 8x10 just to get a sign.
Yeah, I would get that photo. That's like the only thing really.
Yeah, get an 8x10 version of that. Get a sign, man.
Do you have?
Don't have a James Bond.
I'm sorry.
All right, fellas. Well, I think it's that time, man.
Mike Reyes checked out like an hour ago.
Warriors looking awful.
I know you're watching the Warriors game right now. Trust me, I know.
They are garbage right now.
Who watches preseason basketball? I'm sorry.
Yeah, but this is different. This is Sacramento
Kings. Who are they playing right now? I don't even know.
Kings. They're playing the Kings.
Oh, they're losing?
Oh, they're looking awful, bro.
66 to 72. You know, that's great.
They're getting work, dude.
Who are they using though? Are they using their starters?
Yeah, they're using their starters. I think we only got Draymond's not there, but we still got our complimentary.
Oh man.
Andrew Wiggins is playing Trey. Who's this? Trace Jackson Davis? I have no idea.
Yeah, Tracy Jackson Davis. Oh no, you mean Dario?
Yeah, that's Dale Davis's son, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Trace Jackson Davis.
Minga is playing. Clay, Chris, Paul, Dario, Sarch. I don't even know.
Yeah, Sarch. Yeah.
So, GP2. Who the hell is Corey Joseph?
He's a.
He used to play for the Pistons.
Bro, I don't know. I have no idea who that is, bro.
Hey, Snacks.
looking waffle.
How did you come up with? How do you find that James Bond Jr. though? Like random night
Could
on
be
eBay?
yours. With
The
the
video.
parachute. You know how long it took me to put this parachute in?
Wow.
That thing is in there, bro. Come on, this is awesome, bro.
Man. Oh, I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek of my next jersey video. It's because it's on my wall.
Now, like I said, I actually recently saw a video of like forgotten 90s cartoon series, and actually that one popped up.
Oh,
That's
baby.
how I knew.
Oh, you got to dig buckets, huh? Good timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, I mean, RIP. I didn't want him, to pass
Oh,
away.
now you gonna use Dick Button's death for clickbait? Oh,
Yeah.
you're a horrible person.
Come on.
This is you know what's crazy about this jersey? I had no idea, but this shit shrinks, bro. Like,
That material, yeah.
yeah,
But the
I was
sleeves stay the
like,
same.
yo,
But
this
the
shit.
sleeves stay the same though.
Yes, it's like it fits fitted on me, and it's a size 52. I was like, yo, that can't be. Like 52s are typically like
What material
Oh,
is
yeah,
it
they
then?
use a different material for those.
on this. They
Yeah.
used man, this shit's faded, but it says cotton on it, dude.
That's probably why we
Oh.
shrunk. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But yo, like, you just got if you guys plan on getting any of these like older Russell jerseys, like just be careful with the material because like I have my Pistol Pete jersey, the Mitchell and Ness one, the Hawks.
Mhm.
That shit is also made of cotton. And even the George McGinnis, the Indiana Pacers one, that's cotton too.
Oh,
So just beware if you buy them.
Do
I don't know
you-
anybody that's gonna buy it, but
That's
be my
fine.
next. That's gonna be my next.
I used to have that one back. I had the orange one.
Yeah.
I mean the
This-
navy blue one.
The white one is rare though. Like I've never, you don't really see it pop up.
The one that I want back is the greasy Purdue jersey.
Mm.
So nice. It's so nice.
It's super rare nowadays, isn't it? There's not much out there of those.
I was addicted to those Russell jerseys. I think
Bro,
I had them.
I'm telling you, like, I still want to get the I don't want to say.
Was it Russell that did
Hey,
the Carl
you know
Banks?
Huh?
Was it Russell Athletic that did the Michigan State Carl Banks?
Yeah,
Yes.
I
They
bought
did.
it.
I fucking want that one. That one.
What
that
I
size?
saw
one-
it on eBay, but the when I bought it, the shade of the 5 was darker than the shade of the 4.
Man, they probably had it on the same.
Yeah, so he let me return it. Like
The wait, what size did you buy? Was it a 48?
56.
Damn.
Yeah, Lou, if you want that jersey, first off, what size do you wear?
Yeah,
Between 48 and 52, depending.
That's fire.
that's the.
All right. Because here's the thing. There's a guy on eBay right now who has a size 48. I don't want to. That's my preferred size, but I don't want to buy it because I have it already. But mine's a 52. So I don't know if you want to buy it and swap it, but for the Carl Banks, the Michigan State, because I have it here. Let me pull it up.
Mm.
I'll give you a closer look at mine.
Mm.
I have a few. I got some of the. I got the Gamecocks.
Yeah, just because Carl Banks.
Oh, motherfucking Banks.
oh man,
The Giants
Yeah,
fan in me gotta get a Carl Banks.
this offense is terrible.
This was fire.
Like, what the fuck?
Yo,
Jeff Blake.
Jeff Blake East Carolina jersey. That's the shit.
Fire.
There you go.
Oh shit! God, dude, this
That's
shit is
pretty.
frustrating. Wow.
Man, these Russell jerseys are fire, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. I know they're inaccurate, but they're so dope, man.
But a lot of these were the Nike ones were also the Nike of that era was also inaccurate. My LT is technically inaccurate.
I love that jersey, man. I need that
Yeah.
jersey in my life, man.
You
The
know.
Carl Banks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send me a link to that 48, Res. Send me a link to that
Hold up.
48.
I'll send it to you right now.
No, whenever you can.
The
Not-
48,
not-
a 48 in Russell is really rare, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one on eBay. Dude, they had the Barry Sanders, the Oklahoma one too, in a 48, but I don't want to buy it because I had the 52, and I was like,
Then
I'd rather
Nike.
sell this
Thing is, though,
first.
Nike did a Barry too, though, on the
Oh,
same
but
era.
those are all like cheaply made. These are
Yeah.
fire.
I mean, my LT is like 20 years old and it still holds up.
But it's still ugly.
You could take care of it.
I want the white to go with the blue one, so. And it looks good with my freaking UNC ones.
See, this dude got me looking up fucking jerseys.
That's social media influencing you, bro.
There you go.
Man,
Bro, now you got me looking.
social media, man. Social media. You
Oh,
got it.
Carl
You
Banks.
can.
The Carl Banks is still up there because the 5 is darker than the
Which one? The 48?
size 56.
No, it's the 56 that he returned.
When you look at the
Oh.
5 and the 4, they're 2 different shades.
Well, I'm telling you, man, that I was so mad because they had the Barry Sanders Oklahoma in a size 48, which was like my preferred size. They had the Carl Banks that both popped up, and then somebody bought
That
the.
size is so rare.
I would have bought it, but I was like, yo, I don't want to like have 2 jerseys like at once, like. But
Wait,
Somebody-
you want 2 jerseys of the same guy, the same style? Really?
because I already,
Not the
That's
same
like-
exact jersey.
yeah, I already had one. That's why I was like, I'd rather sell this one first, and I was hoping somebody would have bought it before I could pull the trigger on that other one, but nah,
Right.
somebody bought
How
it
much,
before I could.
how much they want for the Carl Banks?
I think it was like $100 or best offer.
Just buy it and sell the other one.
I'm gonna say, sell me the other one.
Yeah, that's
That's what I'm saying. If you want to buy my 52, I mean, if we got a deal, like I'll buy that 48 right now. But I don't want to buy it unless I get rid of my 52.
Right, I know. I'm still waiting to win that. I'm still waiting
It's funny how
to
we was
win
talking
my
about that
the
shit
raffle for the. I'm on the employee raffle for the Cherry 12s right now.
I tried to get the early shock drop. I got an L on those.
No, there's. I think you
Yo, I
might be able
swear
to
to
pick
God,
up
yo, what are the yo? It just
What?
it popped up. The Bob Greasy popped up right now. What are the odds, bro?
What?
Social
Listening,
media.
man.
Social
Listening.
media. I'm telling you, it's social
Yo,
media, bro.
$50 buy it now.
Dang.
That's
Damn,
crazy.
Are we gonna see Snacks buy something like on like live right now?
It's not the first. Hey,
Nah.
yo, it's not the first time somebody's bought something on the live. I did. I bought that Herschel
look.
Walker on one of my lives.
They got the big buck this for $20.
Which Herschel Walker? The Auburn
Yo,
or the Georgia?
The white
whatever it
one.
was? The white one.
really? The one that I showed?
And a 56.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, what are the odds?
What are the odds that the white big buck is and then the fucking black Purdue Bob
And we
Greasy
were
popped up? And I
We were
look up
literally,
all the time.
just talking about these too.
Oh, he's way too
Wow.
slow to do
East
that.
Carolina one is up, but somebody wants 200 for it.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Nah, I can't do 200 for those.
Nah, yeah, I mean,
It's too much. I can't find it now. The Carl Banks shit. Did somebody buy it?
somebody
Man.
must have bought it because I don't see it.
Yeah.
Oh
Damn.
man, somebody probably bought it because it
Just
was
keep
on
an
my
eye-
list.
I'll keep an eye out for another one then.
Well, like I said, if you could
It wasn't
find,
meant
if
to
you
be.
have, huh?
It wasn't meant to be. That's all.
It wasn't meant to be.
Yeah. Like I said, I think honestly though, Rez, when it comes to the Cherry 12s, I think you may have a good shot at it on release day.
Oh yeah. I'm not like every minus like all the collab Jordan sneakers that came out. Every Jordan that came out that I wanted, I was able to get.
Yeah. It's just that
Because
I wish that I would have got our store would have gotten just as many playoff 8s as we got the Cherry 12s. Because so far we have gotten just men's. We haven't got grade school, preschool, toddler.
the playoff eight though,
That's
they was
the rest of our staff a little annoyed because I'm one of the only men's. Me and one of the other guys are the only ones raffling for men.
I gotta get this though, bro. I need this in my life.
They still got that one up.
They still got it up, but
I'm surprised they didn't get it. How much they wanted a grip though, right?
Yeah, pretty expensive.
Yeah, but we have like about, not to disclose too much, but it's about 2 cases worth of the men's 12 so far. Like I said, we
For the-
haven't got any other rest of the family sizing so far.
For the 12s?
Yeah, and our store when it comes to allocation is pretty weird. Like we will get like a half a, like when it comes to
This
boxes
is pretty
directly,
fire too.
they come in 2 sets of cases. They either come in a case of 9 or a case of 12. So when it came to the freaking the satin breads, case of 9
Nice.
came with the aqua 8s, the aqua 6s, case of 9.
Man.
Now all of a sudden we're getting all kinds of cases for these cherries. I'm like, guys, really? You can do this for the 8s?
It's gone. Somebody bought it.
Yeah.
It's not on my watch list no more. I was like,
It's not on the ended part. It's not on the ended. Because it will be on the ended part of the watch list, maybe.
it's not on there anymore. I hate going on that list though, for real.
Yeah, because you start looking like, oh, I missed all those.
You start to have like that. See, that's where the post, like the
Because
post.
the case of FOMO. That's where you start getting the
Yeah,
case.
you're like, fuck, I could have had that if I just bought it. And then, yeah, that's like a conversation for another day.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah.
That's a whole different topic of discussion right there.
I had
missing
that
out.
same thing happen last week, dude. I was looking for the size exclusive Air Max 1 from like 2018 that I missed on release day. I was like pulled off to the side of the road on 92. And I'm like, there's no reception. There's no reception here. I'm like, go ahead, press payment. I was there for like
That's a
literally
sneakerhead's
good
worst
45
nightmare.
minutes. I was there for 45 minutes. I couldn't get it. And
That's a sneakerhead's worst nightmare, man. That keeps sneakerheads up at night.
Yeah,
that's one shoe that I want. I really love that one. So,
Yeah.
oh well. It is what it is.
See, I would love the Air Max collab that they did for the Puerto Rican parade. They always do like a Puerto Rican parade shoe every year.
Yeah.
Like last year they did the Air Force One. This year they did the Air Max ones. They did like a pack. I know it's not colors I normally wear, but I wanted to get the light blue one. It's like the shaved ice, like on the tongue and everything.
The
And
only
I had everybody looking for that shoe. Couldn't fucking find one.
the only shoes that I'm looking for the remainder of the year are
Which
the
one?
Cherry 12s, the DMP 11s, and I think the Fear 3s.
The Fear
The
3s?
Fear 3s?
Yeah, the Fear 3s.
Wow. I'm a Fear 4 guy, but
I had the 4s, but I was like, the speckling on those just really didn't do it for me. But I don't know. I mean, they're dope, but I was just like, yo, like I don't really.
By the way, they're still being called the DMP 11s, even though I think in some circles they're not being called the Gratitude 11s, because I guess it's just like the box itself says thank you in different languages and all that shit, and it differs slightly from the original DMP release.
So far,
especially the outsole.
the only shoe next year that I know I want are the military 4s. That's the only shoe.
I actually want the black the Bread Force. The
yeah,
rematch.
Those, yeah, they're clean, but like
a lot of people are mad because it's like, oh, it's all leather, it's not this way. I'm like, come on. Look at
lost in the sauce, bro.
Bad influences, man. Bad influences.
Well, I'm gonna call it a night, man, because it's getting late out here, and we kind of digressed a little bit.
I know.
Here,
I also got to open the store tomorrow morning.
But
so,
I appreciate you guys nonetheless. Next week is the last live before Halloween.
Oh, word.
So I'm going to be doing a Halloween live, and I will be having a special guest hop on next week.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah. So be if you guys want, you can dress the part. I know it's not going to be on actual Halloween day, but if you want to dress up, if you want to wear something for the live, you guys are more than welcome to. But yeah, it's gonna be mainly a Halloween live, so I'm gonna have some spooky topic conversations, just to kind of be a little festive about the live stream and stuff like that. But
Are we gonna be as festive as Mike Reyes looking at a fucking game while he's on the live?
Oh, my fault, bro.
The same thing too.
If you wanna,
like a beaver.
but yeah, guys, be on the lookout for that. It is gonna be on Wednesday, the 20. What day is that? I don't even know what day that is.
25th.
All my days are all jacked up. It's gonna be on 25th. Thank you.
25th.
Yeah, 25th. Same time, same place. Halloween, definitely. Like I said, hope to see you guys there because it's gonna be a fun one, I think. And then yeah, that's pretty much the plan for the remainder of October, and then we'll kick off November after that live. So
nice.
Wow, it's almost Christmas time. Oh.
Are we gonna talk about like, top horror movies?
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that C word yet.
I don't know yet. I'm kind of in the process of finalizing it. I do have an idea, but I'm gonna try and time it time-wise so we could have some structure and stuff like that. But yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be dope, and gonna have a special. So.
Sounds good.
All right, fellas. Well, I appreciate you guys. If you haven't done so already, please give this live stream a thumbs up and hit the bell icon to be notified. That way, if you miss this live or catching the tail end of it, you could always go back and see in the future, like, yo, Rez is going live. You can check it out so you'd be notified. And share the video, man. Share the live. Subscribe. I'm just under a shy of 150 followers from hitting the 3K.
Nice.
So I'm really excited for that. I don't know if I'll be able to hit it by the end of the year, but I'm confident that I'll hit it early 2024. But again, thank you guys. Wouldn't be possible without your guys' continued support. So on that note, I'm done. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Hopefully you enjoy this live. Hopefully you learned something. And until next time, guys, I'll see y'all next week.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Peace, guys.
Peace.